Based.
After Dark.
Gamers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Based After Dark, Season 2, Episode 31. I am Tasty Life, joined today by none other than T-Papa Slice, Mr. Prison Joe Hamilton, and one of our newest additions to the full-time team, Krylax _. Gentlemen, good to see you. Also, big thank you to our patrons. How many we got, Tits? How many patrons we got right now?
We have 201. Woohoo.
201.
Yeah.
Dude, if we go under 200, we're not doing a live special anymore. We're taking it back.
Yeah, keep
Please
signing up, you
don't.
little fucks.
Please don't unsubscribe. We love you. Don't please.
I forgot. I forgot that people could unsubscribe from that.
No, they can't.
I forgot that
not a
number.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was-
the number
I
We're at
only
only goes
201.
up.
Have we plateaued? Have we peaked?
Well, I know
Well, I
we
mean,
lost
We,
one.
dude, are we washed up? Is that what's going on right now, dude?
Yes. First of all,
washed?
yes. Everything, yes. The answer to that
Damn.
is yes. We are washed
I'm
up.
too new to be washed up, so just you guys are washed up.
That's why I brought
uh,
you, dude. The numbers have been lacking. We had to get the numbers up. We had to put generic
Is
attractive
it
white guy in
Krylax?
the
Is
top
that why they're
corner,
not
so-
going up? Do they not like Krylax? Is that
Dude,
what
we
it is?
brought him
dude?
for that. We brought him for that. After the
It
ignoble
might-
allegations, things started, to dwindle a bit. But I think we're on the up now. Hopefully.
That's
We'll
true.
see.
This
Yeah.
morning, I was taking a shit, and I got an email from Patreon saying that my subscription had renewed with Idol, and I was like, dude, fucking Patreon is different than Twitch because I feel like they know their patrons. Like Idol has to put my name at the end of his videos. Like he will know if I am no longer a patron, and then like I'm stuck for life subbing to Idol.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got you. To be honest, like
That's
I got
good.
you.
I just
My bad.
I hope today for Krylax, hopefully you get to hear the story today. Maybe we still have not heard the story. It's going on. It's an onward.
What story? What story is
onward.
it?
He's been
story,
been
bro.
wanting to tell a Patreon story for 3 weeks now, but now we're just gonna draw it out. I think a bit further.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna build
Next-
up and
next-
then
you
not
guys
be
wanna
worth
talk about
it
it
at
next week?
all.
We could go for a month. Yeah, I mean
It
we
might
we
be
can keep
this
pushing
week.
if
You don't
want.
know though.
Yeah. MJ, can you rip into this? Also, by the way, I've been dying to hear about this. Okay, so I talked about this last week. You you put it in topics. You weren't here, so I just left it alone. But
Oh, man,
it was just late at night. You just throw in the Vietnam pledges human rights reform. By
Oh,
No, we
okay.
talked about it.
Also,
Did we not?
What?
dude, no. You guys brought this up.
No.
I actually said this to you, T-Papa. You were the only one that felt me. Okay, so first of all, I usually
I wasn't
I'm
here,
on
so
like all the
you were
pods.
the only one that felt.
Okay, how
And
funny is it?
if
Me
I'm-
and Hamzy actually, we talked about this yesterday. Like, I don't know how long
Yeah,
ago, but
yeah,
Hamzy
this was
brought this
yesterday.
up with me yesterday again.
and
Oh.
this is why this is relevant because I don't watch the pod. I mean, I'm on the pods, so no need to watch them. If I ever miss a pod, I usually I probably won't watch them. But last week I wasn't on the pod, so I was like, you know what? I was on the way to work. I was like, let me just listen to this shit. Like, why not? I actually ended up listening to the whole thing. I think it's like the whole pod that I've, the first like full pod I've ever listened to of ours. And,
We had the
and I
best
remember
host
at
on
the
last week.
end, it was a good one. It was actually a banger. I really enjoyed it. I think the 4-man like really popped off. But I remember at the end you brought up that I had posted this story and you all were like, why is Hamzy posting this? No one got it. But then T-Pop was the only one who felt me on it, dude. So Vietnam is pledging to, what was it again? Dude, it was so long since I posted it. They were like pledging
They were gonna
to
in 75
pledging
years they
to,
were gonna
like-
give you human rights or whatever.
yeah, they were basically pledging to like acknowledge all human rights by 2099, and T-Pop was the only one who felt me on it. The fact that like it's 2099, like why are they giving them? So like, what's gonna happen between now and 2099, and also why 2099? Like, why not just like at that
Now.
point just go like 2100?
What do they mean
And
by
also,
human
what are they
rights?
doing now? That's
Like, what do
also,
they?
like,
What do they need? What do they need 100 years for? Like, what are
What
they
I-
figuring out, dude?
What I would want to know is what their plan is in that 75 years where they're avoiding human
like
rights.
we
I
got
think they have,
75
like,
years to
maybe-
get.
What are they trying to
Maybe they got
achieve?
some
Yeah,
legal,
here.
maybe they have some, maybe they got some people that
Ah.
gotta pay. Maybe they're short on money. Maybe. I
By
don't
the
know.
time the child laborers grow up into adults, then they won't have to worry about it anymore. And so
Exactly.
that's
They
what they'll
got
stop
some. They
doing.
got some probably
Yeah.
massive construction gentrification projects that
Yeah.
include a lot of
Yeah.
child labor.
Yeah, they
well,
stop
I read-
hiring new child laborers and just let them grow up.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
then the new
Yeah.
ones that come in are still going to be under it, even if the other ones grew up. That's why I'm
Just
like,
imagine it's
what do you mean?
Come on,
2095,
man.
dude.
But they have till 2100 to deal with it. So it's
No,
fine.
dude, it's
okay.
2095, and they're like, "Fuck, dude, we haven't fucking fixed the human rights still, man." Like, we got 4
No,
more
that's
years,
true.
dude. Like, we procrastinated.
I was just
oh,
curious
no.
of what you were gonna say about it. That's what I want to. I mean, I got the general idea. I didn't know if you had something to that we didn't know because it's just like
Oh
it's
no,
just such an out
it
there
wasn't.
topic.
It wasn't that deep. I guess I just was like a little stoned one day and saw this article and like kind of just thought it was funny.
Dude, to be-
I mean,
like,
it's funny.
okay.
Like, that's insane, especially
That
because
is
it's
funny.
real.
Why
It's
76
real. That's the funny
years,
part.
Did you
Yeah, real.
read
It's
the
like,
article?
Why would you not be like, oh, the next? Yeah, I read the article
don't
a little
read.
bit.
What
I
did
mean,
they
from what I
say?
remember,
come on.
it's being like super like questioned by a bunch of activists of like, you've like basically acknowledged that you're not
Following
giving human rights. So like you're giving yourself 76 more years.
Yeah. Well, here's some of
to-
the issues in their society that have been cited by what is this? Freedom House. I don't know what that is. In a world report. Murder, torture, discrimination against minorities, and rampant human trafficking.
So
Some of the main
okay, so,
points.
like,
I mean,
Some of the main
nobody's
points.
for the
perfect,
next
dude.
75
What the
years,
hell?
Nobody's
are we just
perfect.
like is that just
GTA
cool for the
7.
next 75? Like, what do you think?
Yes, dude,
like,
that's crazy.
okay, so like, what do you think 2098 is gonna be like? Like, is this gonna be like, guys?
It's gonna be
one more
It's gonna be
year.
like it's gonna be like the Purge, bro.
I
That's
just
what
think
it's
that's
gonna
what it
be.
sounds like. You're just like you're say you're at the Vietnam equivalent of Vietnamese coffee. Isn't that a deep basically you would know, I guess. But
I
every
love
time there's
Vietnamese coffee.
yeah, it's a big deal. So say you're getting some Vietnamese coffee, John and Bill have a disagreement, and he just fucking chops his head off. I guess that's just cool. Like it's just.
What does that have
Well-
to do
Is that how
with
it
Vietnamese
works?
coffee? What are you talking?
No, I'm just saying like this is.
Where's the
like,
coffee
Because it's
coming?
Vietnamese, dude.
I'm just saying
Oh,
like
okay.
that's something you would do there. Like you go get some coffee, but like people are just killing each other, I guess, and it's okay.
Vietnam
know.
hasn't been in the news cycle for 50
I don't
years,
think-
and they're getting
I don't think
jealous.
that's how that works.
Well, Vietnam
Dude,
basically
reading this,
said
though, it pretty much it just sounds like it just kind of depending on your social status, you can kind of do what you want there. This is kind of what I'm getting here.
they basically
I mean,
said
you
to the
gotta
world
do
like,
that here.
fuck you guys. They were like, we're
That's
gonna,
true.
this is what we're doing. We admit to it, and we're going to continue to do it for 75 more years.
It reminds me
You
of
know
that
what it
one,
is, dude? It's the lawmakers probably being like, okay, you know what? 75 years, we'll be good. We'll all be fucking dead by then. So we're gonna live our lifetime disrespecting human
No.
rights, and
Actually,
our next
the
generation
people
can
that-
just figure it out.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's just like it's like America, and where like your socioeconomic status, you can get away with more stuff. But here, it's just like it's bad, like Tasty could walk out on the Arizona street. He doesn't like the way this homeless guy looks. He just fucking blows his brain. You just keep going while I'm about your day, and you'll be all right. That's kind of what it sounds like. I'm like reading about this. It's pretty bad.
What? Oh, you're saying I could do that in Vietnam? I was like, I don't know
Yeah,
if I
you
could get
can't-
away with
dude,
that.
You can't get
Tasty
away with that
doesn't
here.
own a
Well,
gun,
you
so
know,
that
that
means he's
works.
gonna
I
have to
mean,
suck
you
him off.
could. I mean, you could. I mean, it's possible.
You,
I
maybe.
have.
Yeah, I feel like the hardest part for you would be pulling the trigger, not the after. It
No,
would be
I
the doing.
couldn't.
Oh
I
my
couldn't kill
God.
It
anyone.
would
I
be
don't think.
yeah.
I don't think I have what it takes.
Oh, I could. I
We
could kill
had
someone.
this. We had this discussion, or you had this discussion
Yeah.
a long time ago on the podcast when you were talking about the zombie apocalypse or whatever.
Oh yeah, the zombie apocalypse, and like I
Yeah.
just try to kill myself, but I'm too scared, so I botch it. I'm like horrifically disfigured for the rest of the apocalypse.
Bro, you know what'd be funny is if you do that and like you crawl out and they think you're a zombie and they just fucking kill you.
Oh, no.
No, dude, you gotta make
Best
sure it's
case
done if
scenario
that's gonna
for
be the
me,
case,
dude.
man.
Just
Like,
early in the morning, out of the 10, he's waking up. He's crawling out of the 10. He's like, "Oh my god!"
Jaws in, Jaws in.
I think we'd have an all right squad here. If we got suited up, we had a good spot. We'd be pretty good in the zombie apocalypse.
We got the 5-man. We got the pickup.
Bro, we got
the pickup.
Are we
wreck team.
demonetized now, Saint Tits? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull out the AR.
Hey, dude, as long as you don't threaten me
Why
about it,
you
I think
waving
you're
it
good.
around, bro?
Because I'm American.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think that would demonetize because I know Twitch, their
No,
terms
I'm
of services,
messing.
you actually have to like point the gun at the camera and like make threats for it to
yeah,
be bannable.
yeah. No, there's. Well, one of my favorite streamers, like for Tarkov, he literally has a rack of real guns behind him.
You're talking
Just
about Landmark.
Landmark. Yeah.
I love Landmark, yeah.
Landmark just has a rack of guns behind
Bro.
him that's just like off the fucking tits, dude.
One day he built an SA-58, which is the gun he used in game. He built it and got a drum mag and everything on stream. Like it was
that's
crazy.
so sick, dude.
But do you know who would survive that zombie apocalypse? Fucking Vietnam. They already don't respect human rights, bro. They're ready for that shit.
Yeah.
They're winning. Like,
How would
Yeah,
that make them better at surviving a zombie
I think
apocalypse?
it
because
would
you
spread
got to
as fast
survive
there.
there. They
Yeah, I feel
know how
like-
to survive.
I just feel like
There.
I feel like they would. I feel like they would
Oh,
take
yeah.
they would take the extreme option faster than us. I think.
You mean
Oh,
like
yeah.
they would find the one neighborhood where there's like a couple zombies and fucking nuke it?
Yeah, just
like that kind
flatten
of
it.
extreme.
Just
Oh,
yeah,
I-
whatever
I-
they got, you
Blast
know.
that place.
I was thinking like
Get rid of it.
extremes, like if you live in an apartment building and the zombie apocalypse happens, like you just
Dude,
kill
the
everyone in your
US
apartment building. So
The
you have
U.S. would have a
right,
bunch of
right,
people
that shit.
like. The U.S. would have a bunch of people like, what about the zombies though? We can't just kill them. We have to make sure that they're.
That's true. That's
We need to
true.
try diplomacy first.
That's-
Like
that's
maybe
true.
they have feelings. I identify
The
as
U-
a zombie.
there's-
now,
The U.S.
actually,
would just
so
start
don't-
killing each other, and then the zombies would just
Yeah.
be like, okay, I guess we can just start going to fucking town now.
I guess we
Dude,
win.
you
like-
say that jokingly, but like that probably
It's
would
kind-
happen. Like, there's a treatment option. We need to find an option. We need to figure
There
this
Can't
out.
jump to conclusions.
They're still people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
As long as if we just cut off communication with Portland, I think we'll be fine. Like in that regard.
Bro,
We just
Portland
got-
had its
I think
own
we should do
apocalypse
that
on its
anyway,
own.
dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely different areas of the country that are probably better prepared for it, especially people-wise. You know. So,
The whole the Vietnam thing reminds me. I just saw that the Chappelle skit the other day where he's like, who cares about buying cool shoes? Look at what I got in my closet. Have you guys seen this one?
No.
He opens up his closet and it's like a sweatshop of like all these Vietnamese people like making the shoes.
Yeah.
Then he starts yelling
I've
at them
seen
in
that.
Vietnamese, dude. Like it's
Wait,
so
did I see
fucking-
that?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Dude,
I, don't,
he's
oh, I
like
probably have. I don't remember.
He starts threatening to burn their feet, dude. I was just pissing my pants the other day watching that, dude. It was so good. Anyways, that's what I think they mean by the human rights thing. I don't know. Just throwing that out there, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
That's what we
a good
were
point.
kind of going on. That's interesting though.
But
yeah,
I had
that was
another
that.
question. If you guys are done with that, I had another question I've been stewing on recently that I would love to get your opinions on.
Yeah.
Top 5 gay people of all time.
Elton John.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Elton
Neil
John's
Patrick
up
Harris.
there.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Number 1, Dumbledore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm gonna
Was
go.
Dumbledore gay?
Underrated. Yeah, Dumbledore.
My
was
number
gay.
one is like
Yeah.
it's expected but not expected. Definitely Max Fletcher.
I don't know who Max Fletcher is. He's not top 5 because I don't know who he is, but I'll look him up. Hold on.
Yeah, if he was really that gay, we would have heard of him by now.
Are bisexuals out?
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
Ed
sorry,
Sheeran
Pete
gay?
Wentz.
So this
No,
guy
he's-
is a
he's
football
British.
player?
No,
I
he's
think.
Metro.
Oh.
Ed Sheeran looks like
punter
someone
for
made out of
Arkansas?
Play-Doh. You know what I mean?
Am I looking?
Yeah.
Max Fletcher is the
Bro,
punter for Arkansas. What did he
know.
do?
I can't even. Is it
No,
bad?
I meant to say. I meant to say
can't think
Max.
You meant to say my name?
You said Max Fletcher, bro.
I was like, I don't know who that is, but
All right, yeah, bleep all that out though. Bleep all
Yeah,
that out. Leave it in
bleep
there.
God,
that
don't
out.
say my last name, you fuck.
You were about to just say his last. We're like, who the fuck
for
is
sure,
Max
dude, for
Fletcher?
sure.
bro?
What the hell are you
Yeah, for
talking
sure.
I was like,
Anyway,
oh, I haven't looked
Hey,
who
listen,
that
hey,
is.
dude, that's
but-
like-
Quick censor.
That's not
Jamie, you got
even-
that. Hey, Jamie,
That's
do you
not
got
even
that?
close
You got
to
that
my
in your
last
number?
name, dude.
Dude, I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was.
All right,
Fletcher when
moving
it's
on to other
clearly-
gay people. So we
what
don't
about
have
wait?
to-
What about
I
that
know
guy?
it's
Stop saying
I
it.
didn't know. I'm sorry, man. My bad.
Who
Did
was
you-
that
do you
guy?
guys-
Cam, the guy from Mizzou who went to the NFL, who was like the first gay guy in the NFL.
Yeah,
Yes, but I forgot his
Oh,
name.
Brian, or
But he ended up being kind of ass.
Sam. Is Sam? Sam
He
something?
Oh,
plays for the Raiders.
Sam?
I think he's done that.
Bro,
Sam-
Dennis Rodman.
What?
Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Dennis
yeah,
Rodman's
he's-
just a little
wait,
freaky,
he's-
you know.
I feel
he's
like he's
gay?
just like. I feel like he's
Dennis
just
Rodman
like.
is-
dick in a butthole. That's a boys.
He's
He's
like
just kinda
he's like party gay though. He's like that's like you know.
Yeah.
Bro, but
What, is he
I
like
can.
David
Does
Bowie
it count?
Or like,
Does it count?
He's like Tom Segura. Like if his pants hit his ankles, like he's going in. You know what I mean? If it's there and his pants hit his ankles, like he's getting in there. You know?
I mean,
But I don't
that's
think he's
all of
gonna-
us, though.
Oh,
isn't it,
Michael
right?
Sam,
Like, that's not
yeah.
gay,
Listen,
dude.
listen,
Like,
bro.
that's
That's
not-
why
I
you're
just
on my
wanna-
list.
That's all of us, baby. You know what I mean?
I looked
Okay,
up Mac.
No,
Dennis
that's the
Rodman.
guy who likes to
Guy's
party,
name.
man. That's
What's the guy's
different.
no,
name?
Yeah.
Dennis
Dude,
Rodman.
you put a Dune 2 popcorn bucket in front of me.
Michael Sam was who I was talking
It's over,
about. The
dude.
Okay,
first,
but-
Michael Sam. Fuck,
yeah,
Michael Sam.
it would have been
that's the
cool if he
guy.
was good. He ended up being kind of ass.
Dude, it's
Are we
crazy because
saying-
he was a fucking like all SEC. I think he was all American too, maybe. And yeah,
Oh, he
just
was a
wasn't that
fucking
good.
beast in college. Like
He's a
he was like
fucking animal,
fully
bro.
like
Played
he
in
could have
Missouri.
been like he could have been the guy. And then I don't know. Once he got to the NFL,
Hold on, we didn't finish top 5 gays though. Neil Patrick Harris, Elton
we're on the
John.
topic.
Okay, yeah,
What
we're
about
on the
Freddie
topic.
Mercury?
Dennis.
I only want
Freddie
one.
Freddie
Mercury's up
Mercury.
there.
Dude,
I'm
Freddie Mercury,
Googling top
huge
5
one.
gays.
Okay, Don't Google it. It's Dennis
Cheating.
Dennis
You
Rodman
can't-
is up
you-
there.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
you don't
Dennis
want
Rodman's
top
up
5
there.
gays in your search history.
Sorry,
That could-
there is a list, bro. Top 10 LGBT celebrities
I'm looking at it.
2023. They
These
have
guys
a,
are
they
not
We
have a
said
Oh,
list.
gay,
all
not
right,
we
go
said
through
gay,
it.
not
Go through
LG.
it.
We're
Go
not
through
including
it.
everybody.
Billy
just gay
Porter.
people.
I don't know who that is.
No,
Emma
I don't
Corbin?
know. I don't know any of these guys. I just looked, and they're mostly lesbians.
know
I
any
want to
of
see the
these.
gays.
What?
Rebel Wilson. She's gay.
We're considering lesbians gay too, right? That's
Oh,
the same thing.
RuPaul.
Yeah.
How do we forget RuPaul?
Oh yeah, no, RuPaul. That's actually top 5 for sure. That's
Andy
extremely
Cohen.
gay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
you know
broad
what, dude?
topic.
Fucking Wolf Blitzer, dude. Wolf Blitzer
Wolf
for sure.
Blitzers? What? I did not know that.
Or no. Sorry, the other silver-haired guy. Fucking
Q-Neeks?
Oh,
definitely be in there.
I know who you're talking about,
Yeah, it's
Casey,
Andy-
but I
the-
can't
Anderson
remember
the
his
other
name.
Anderson
CNN
Cooper.
Anderson,
Anderson
yeah,
Cooper.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah, he's
you.
up there.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Anderson
Anderson
Cooper. Yeah.
Okay,
I
in
thought
my
he was
top
Blitzer.
in my top
Ellen?
5 is my
Ellen?
friend Christian. Fuck
Ellen
Ellen,
DeGeneres.
bro. Who likes Ellen?
Ellen's a lesbian.
I don't know.
Ruthless capitalist.
That's true. Yeah.
It's just like I Google, like I clicked on 3 links that are top 5 gays, and it's like 70% lesbian, dude. It's just the women, dude. They're just.
I mean, like
Ruining my
gay
list.
includes lesbian on a vocabulary
Yeah, that's why I said
I think
Ellen.
we're
That's why I said
the
Ellen.
ones segregating the genders here.
So do I
Yeah,
have to?
T-Papa,
Do I have
bro,
to
you're
Google top
I'm
5
not.
gay
canceled.
dudes?
Don't put
You're
me in
canceled.
there. I didn't do that.
Parallax canceled
That's you guys.
also.
Oh,
T-Papa's
already
being
did.
gender
Why am I
exclusive right
canceled,
now.
bro? You guys are
Affiliation.
canceled.
Dude, Dan Levy's gay. I did not know that. That's the actor
I don't
from.
know who Dan Levy is.
No way.
He's from Schitt's Creek. You've seen that show
Is
on
he,
Netflix?
is he the actor who plays the gay guy in Schitt's Creek?
You know what? I'm actually done talking now. I just realized.
You're canceled. T-Papa only.
Kate
You're done.
McKinnon too. She's
After
the really
that.
funny chick from the Barbie movie, and she's in SNL, I think.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris. Did we say him? We said
Yeah,
him,
he's-
right?
Oh, I
Yeah,
shouted
that's
him
an
first
obvious
off
one.
the bat.
Okay,
That was the
good,
first
good,
name
good.
that came out.
Prince.
Just making sure.
He's dead, but Prince. We gotta, you know,
Oh,
he
Prince
probably has
was
some
gay.
tendencies.
Prince
He has some
gay, or is
tendencies.
he like
I
party
mean,
gay?
He's
Well,
Is
party
he like
Prince
Dennis
is like-
Rodman gay,
Why?
or
Hold
is he
on.
like-
Wait.
Prince is like
Why are we
ancient Roman
distinguishing? Why are
We
we
can't-
distinguishing party gay from gay? They're gay, right? So
Because
it
sometimes you
counts.
just
No,
have
no,
a-
no, no.
you
No,
know,
Prince is
sometimes you
bi.
just like to get
Prince
a little
fucked a
gay.
lot of
Not
bitches,
like-
dude.
Yeah, sometimes you get a little freaky.
Sometimes you like to get a little.
And then sometimes there's just so much.
I mean,
flesh
that's-
and blood
that's
in you,
all
you
of
don't
us,
know
bro.
If it's male
That's
or
all
Yeah,
of
female,
us,
and it
bro.
doesn't
Sometimes
matter,
you know you
know
just
what I mean?
you got a fresh asshole in front of you, and your pants hit your ankles, you know, and you just got to make a decision. Sometimes it's
Yeah,
just
it
what
could
happens.
it could be like I feel like we're discussing Roman bathhouse gay, where it's like just chilling with the fellas and getting your testosterone up, dude.
This
Not
list
like-
has
That's
Kristen
not
Stewart.
gay though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not even doesn't even count. It's not gay. I think Dennis Rodman
I
is
got
actually
fucked in
gay.
the
so
ass at
that's
the
why I put him
Roman
on the list.
bathhouse 2024.
Oh, dude.
What's
This
your
is the
Roman
fucking-
bathhouse?
I need a shirt that says that. Is it Ricky?
All I
is it
think-
Ricky
all I
Martin
think
gay?
about is the Roman
Did you say
bathhouse.
Ricky Martin? Is it Ricky Martin gay? I'm pretty sure. he is.
Probably. I'm sure he is.
I think
Ricky
he is.
Bobby,
Jim
bro.
Parsons,
Metro.
the main actor from The Big Bang Theory.
Dude, I did not think
Sheldon
we would.
Cooper?
I did not think we'd go so
Yeah.
far into this. I mean, good question, I guess, Tasty.
No, I told you, like it adds, it compounds.
I think we got more into the point of like what is gay, what's party gay, like what are we considering gay more than what we actually.
I'm
they're different,
honestly, I'm gonna go back to my university and take a gender
I'm not
studies
gay,
course,
bro.
and then
Like-
I'm gonna come back to you guys next semester, and I'll
married.
That's okay.
We could talk about what's.
I think we can all agree that
You have a little
Max,
crazy,
Max
couple crazy nights,
is the
man. It's
gayest
not
for
that.
sure.
Stop saying my last name, dude. God fucking damn.
Bro, yeah,
The
what
fuck,
is this?
man? What is wrong with you?
Give me more work, Seth. Keep at it. I love it.
Yeah,
I
what?
love having to write down
Okay,
timestamps.
I'm gonna say everyone's full name right now. Are you ready?
Yeah, Tits, get the timestamps out, dude.
Mine is Scooby Dooby Doo. All right, just for the record, that is my full
Mine
name.
is Hamilton Earlington.
Tyreek
Hamilton
Doobie-Doo.
Erlington. That's a bang.
No, I'll definitely take the title of the most gay for sure. Yeah.
No, speaking of gay, Carlax posed a question.
No one
if
fought
we
against
were-
them.
If we were,
It's
if,
obviously true. It's
if
like
we-
not even close.
Then can I be second most gay, dude?
no, I think
don't
I'm
wanna
second
be
most
first.
gay in here. I actually no.
What?
What?
Hamzy-
I'm definitely
Hamzy-
second most gay.
Yeah, he
No,
gets a little
I'm giving it to
zesty sometimes.
Krylax, dude. Krylax is very
No,
secure in his sexuality.
no, he's a
least
gay.
Oh
He's
my
a least
God.
gay.
Gay.
He's a
I
least
don't
gay
think
in here.
so. I don't think so.
I'm party gay though.
I think
Different.
I think you guys haven't fully experienced
Dude,
just
You know what? I'm
Me,
actually giving T Papa least gay. I've never seen T Papa kiss a dude before, and
He's
has a fucking
married. Dude,
wife,
he's literally
dude.
married. He's definitely
That's
least gay. He's
so-
literally married to a woman.
That's
so
you're
not gay.
straight
It's
pussy.
Roy's
You're
Roy's
straight
when I was,
pussy.
Not gay at all, dude.
And he's
When I
sits in the
was,
corner and I
what-
have to kiss boys. What?
When I was in 8th grade, we were on a field trip. We were on a bus, and we were sitting in the back, and it was me and my boy, and these
I like
two
where this is
girls
going.
in the back seat, and like we were sitting next to me and my boy were sitting next to each other. The other two girls were sitting next to each other, and I don't know, like it's just a 8th grade normal conversation. We like told them to kiss, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna kiss, like only if you guys kiss though." And it's like me and my best friend. I'm like, dude. I mean,
Come
I
here,
guess,
homie.
like, we're trying to see these girls kiss. Like, should we just fucking? So 8th grade, dude. Me and my
What
boy,
an
we just
ethical dilemma.
give each other a nice peck, and then the two girls just both start laughing, and they don't do it, and they just
Dude,
both
sit
start
the fuck
calling
down,
us
bro.
gay.
Damn.
And I'm
If
in
I
my
was
bed at
president, I
night,
would
like,
execute them, dude. That's punishment.
dude, I'm in my
That's
bed at
fucked
night.
up.
we're going to
like,
Vietnam right now.
I'm like, dude, am I gay? Like, dude, I couldn't sleep for days.
You had
man.
Am I gay, bro? Is that like a genuine identity crisis, or like what's going on, bro?
Yeah, I guess
yeah,
so.
shit
No.
fucked me up, man.
Dude,
Shit,
I think
I'll
gay
say
is-
I'll say I'm one of the biggest allies that I know. I'm an
Yeah.
That's
ally.
pretty gay, dude. That's pretty fucking gay, dude.
So
I'm
yeah,
pretty
so
gay,
put me up there. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm a huge ally.
not true. I've
not.
seen him have
Before?
sex with women. He's not. Not true.
I've seen him have sex with. What do you mean you've seen him have sex with women?
Hey,
What?
listen, don't worry about what I'm into. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
real
alright.
question that I've asked chat this and I've asked people before, but like, have you guys ever see? I think that this is like one of those things that is talked about but doesn't actually exist, like soaking in like the Mormons. Like, have you guys ever?
What?
I'm stoked it worked.
Hold on, pause
Okay.
on that. He literally did that. I was like, Max
No.
has proved that theory
I'm
correct.
stoked.
Okay, but like. But I digress. Okay, I
Not,
digress.
not in the
Okay,
Mormon
okay,
context, though. You've got
Yeah.
me there.
Okay,
I mean,
so
you could have been in the Mormon
Yeah,
state of
he's
mind.
soaking a non-Mormon context, but I'm just saying like things that people talk about sexually that I genuinely don't think exist. Have any of you guys circle jerked with the boys? I don't think that
No.
exists.
No, dude. That has to have happened in like the 1950s in like Iowa or something like that.
I'm waiting for
You know,
Seth's answer.
Just
That's
Okay.
the only one
four
I was
dudes in a
waiting on.
cornfield. Just like they don't really have a concept of that yet.
be a
And then
cornfield,
when they
dude.
get home, I don't know, dude.
What
'cause that's where gay
constitutes a
shit
circle
happens.
jerk, though?
Okay,
Like,
this one.
like
if
you're
there's
all
a
standing, you're
subject
standing in a circle with your fellas, no girl involved, and you've jerked off. Like you've
to
circled.
That
what?
sounds like
Are
kind
you
of
gonna
To what,
jerk
though?
Nobody's
off
doing
together?
that,
To
bro.
nothing?
Come
Or
on,
are
dude.
you just?
Are you
jerking
guys
off?
just staring at
Dude,
each other, or
even a
is there
group of-
something
even
to
a,
actually?
Even a group of gay friends is not doing that. Like no one's doing that. I don't think.
Okay,
It's
so
just,
then
That's
where
not
does the
true.
circle
That they
jerk
do have
come
all.
from? Like where does the circle jerk originate?
Yeah, what's the origin of the circle jerk?
Because like it
I think
doesn't
it's like a
exist, but it
it's like a
has to come.
bukkake, right? Like
What's
a
the origin
bukkake.
of
Mine is
girls go to
the-
Venus to
the-
get more
like-
penis? Like that's what you're asking, bro. Like that's.
I think. Look, I don't think a circle jerk is like you just with the boys, no subject, jerking off to nothing. I think you're jerking off to
Yo,
the same
let's
thing.
get to the. Let's go to the basement and
Yeah.
just all.
Yeah,
You
like,
find, like,
Dude,
a
we
What
have
do you- mad
we've
by
been
the
on the
river.
precipice of a circle jerk. We have like dude, what else? I remember so T Papa
Wait,
did the video.
what do you mean by that?
mean
He
Hold
did the
on.
video. No, listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. He did the video for the hooker, and it's just like 5 dudes in a call of just looking on whatever escort service he was using as he scrolled through it. that was close. You know, I felt
That's
a
just
little
the boys doing
Were
some
you close to
research.
taking
That was
your
just a
penis
research.
out, bro?
that's-
Because I wasn't. I'd like to state that. I was not close to taking it out.
I
I'm going
disagree.
back to
I
when we were
disagree with
sitting
you.
in my room on the computer and looking at all these prostitutes. I had no idea Seth was about to whip it out, dude.
I was ready. I could
That's
feel
how-
the tension. It
You
was a
never
lot
know
going
what's
on.
gonna happen.
You're
You
lucky he
never
wasn't
know.
wearing a bathrobe, bro. Would have been fucking.
I mean, there was
dude.
no
That
there
thing
was
would've came out.
no jerking involved, but I remember when I was like, dude, I must have been like 10, 11 years old. Me and my two best friends were at a sleepover, and we like
Are we
ended
allowed to
up
listen to
watching a
this?
bunch of porn for like hours together.
Oh,
and it was the first
that
time
makes
I
sense.
had ever. It was the first time I had ever seen, because okay, so we were watching. It was HBO, late night. You know, we're watching, and at this point, it was even like
I missed those
it even
days,
felt
dude.
it even felt like we were doing adult activity already because we're watching Rush Hour. Like just three like 10, 11-year-olds. Like Rush Hour
Great
is a
movie.
movie that's like, you know, they're saying curse words and shit. Like this is crazy.
That made you
And
want to
then
suck off your
after-
friend?
No, we didn't. There was no sucking off. There's no jerking and nothing like
Yet,
that,
dude.
Like
Yet. Wait for the story to finish.
Lots of
no,
pre-cum,
no,
though. Lots of
no,
pre-cum.
nothing. Maybe
Dude.
you know, there was some build up for sure, but it was we're watching HBO late night. We're watching Rush Hour. We're already like, yo, my mom can't know that we're watching this. Like this is like we can't be watching this. And so we're watching Rush Hour. The movie ends, and I guess it like transitions to the like late night HBO session where they just start showing porn.
It was
Softcore
softcore porn,
porn.
but yeah,
Softcore porn.
softcore porn.
No,
but yeah,
it was
great.
fucking porn.
It
Like,
was great.
full-
It was great.
I can't remember exact, but it was the first time I had ever seen. I was like, I think that's sex.
That was my first
He's
time
like-
too.
And
was
and
the
my one
HBO.
friend who was 1 year older than me, he was like, yeah, that's sex, dude. Like I've seen. It.
I
And
think
it's like
I think
me,
that's
him,
sex.
and my
I've
other
seen
friend, and
this.
like we just sat there, and like I guess the three of us just all
Studied.
just sat there, like I guess
Bricked the
watching,
fuck
like,
up.
What's no like snacks, nothing, just sitting on the couch watching the TV, like, oh, that's
Similar-
okay.
s-
So that's
Similar
what's
to the
happening.
Seth situation, it's like you never knew. One of them could have just whipped it out.
I'm just saying that's the
No,
closest.
there
That's the
wasn't- no,
closest.
there
I
was-
feel
I
like
mean, it
those
was-
situations the closest you get. If you're with the boys watching something, maybe that's the closest I feel like it would ever get. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It just-
100%.
Someone's got to break that wall down. Someone's got to get that cock out. You know,
I
That's
found
the issue.
I
think
found an
I would've
article
been
that
pretty
said
pissed if one of my dudes got their cock set, dude. You know, like one of my boys.
You would be mad at me if I
upset.
pulled my penis out around you.
Well, no. Like you could do that now, but like back in the day, you know, I
Okay.
remember in like middle school, like 7th or 8th grade, I had these two friends that were identical twins, and they're like the funniest people ever. We go over to their house, and their parents like work late, so they were never home, and they discovered this like porno site that had photoshopped images of celebrities. So like all
You
like
can't
the
admit
movie
to that, dude.
characters. No. This is like 2008. It wasn't. It was cool back then. Okay, it was like 2008. Dude,
That's when
okay?
Tropic Thunder came out. We discussed that last podcast. He's good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And yeah, we literally like take pictures of them with our flip phones and like just send them to everyone at
No.
school. We'd like show them off in the bathroom. Everyone would be like, "Dude, send me that." And so we just have 100 kids just with the So we.
Pictures
Did you get a
of titties,
flip
like,
phone in
like
2008?
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a
piece of
Voyager in
shit.
2008,
You're such a
bro.
piece of
Fucking-
shit.
I was with it.
Bro, I was using a printer to print out fucking Lisa Ann's tits in 2008. Fucking bullshit, dude.
Hey, look, we both got there. All right, at the end of the day,
Bro,
we both got.
I was.
2008,
I'm younger
that was,
than you
like,
guys. I had an
borderline
iPod
of,
Touch,
like-
bro. I was. chilling.
Yeah, 2008 was like when everyone started having iPod touches, and then like maybe like
Yeah,
2 years
yeah,
later,
yeah.
everyone had
Oh, the
iPhones.
touch.
That was like still like some people had Blackberries at the time.
Dude, I remember. Okay,
Oh,
so do you
yeah,
remember this?
Blackberry's sick.
Like, you know, I feel there's a weird point with the iPod, right? Where like I guess the iPhone kind of like crossed over with it and then kind of started phasing it out because like the iPhone
Yeah.
was basically an iPod too. And I remember it was around that time I'd finally had like scrounged some money from working to get I wanted a fucking iPod. And like I was like, oh, I can afford this one. It was the Nano with the little screen on it. Bro, I bought
Oh, yeah.
that and I got roasted by everybody. Just
Yeah.
getting flamed.
Yeah.
Just, you big ass dude with that little ass iPod. I'm like, bro, fuck
Your thumb is like covering the whole thing, trying to change the
yeah,
song.
bro, like a fucking like a caveman discovering fire, trying to play a fucking dubstep playlist. Fucking ridiculous, dude. But that reminded me of that. Fucking hell, man.
Bro, I wouldn't bring my first iPod to school because it wasn't an iPod. It was some like knockoff thing. It wasn't a
You had the
knockoff, but it was an
Zune?
off. I don't
Yeah,
even
the
know what
Zune.
it was, but it was an off brand. It was
I
like
did.
this big, and it had weird little buttons on it. And the songs, they had a small screen, but you couldn't like go through the actual songs. It just said like next track or whatever. And I didn't want to bring it anywhere because people had actual iPods and they could see their. It was like when they had the square. It looked like it was I forget what it was called, but it was like a square iPod that had a screen that
Nano?
was small, but it was the bigger than the
Like
Nano.
the iPod Mini or
No,
iPod?
The
there's
classic, the
shuffle.
video,
The
the
shuffle is
shuffle.
like the little clip that doesn't have.
Well, dude, isn't there
Yeah.
the iPod Touch as well? That's the first one that had like apps on it and stuff, right?
This is before the iPod Touch.
This is
It
before
looked like-
Touch, though.
Okay.
Before
There's
Touch, the big one was the iPod
shuffle,
video.
the mini, the classic, and the video. Those are the 4 iPods.
So the
Mm,
video, like people had
mm.
videos, and it was before the Touch though. But I had this shitty off-brand one, and I wouldn't leave the house with it. I couldn't. It's kind of pretentious.
Dude,
but
if I
fuck
bought
it.
my kid an off-brand iPod and they were scared to leave the house with it, I would beat the shit out of them, dude. I would
No, I
They
just-
were-
I
I'm
definitely,
pretty sure
bro.
at that point they were all just called iPods.
Dude,
They were all just called iPods. There was like the new iPod, but they were
Yeah,
all. It was just the
to an
iPod.
extent,
It
yeah.
wasn't like the iPod
no,
Touch video.
I've just had
it was
bad
just
luck,
the
dude. I
iPod.
remember in middle school, this is my first year, I had a fucking purple CD player. Purple. It's like a purple CD
Like a
player with a
Walkman.
couple green dots on it. And I had all
Oh,
I had
hell
was one
no.
Led Zeppelin CD that I stole from my dad. And that's literally all I listened to. Definitely got flamed for that too. Headphones looking dusty. It was bad, man. It was bad.
Dude, that shit was
Yeah.
sick back in the day, though. Honestly, kids these days, they got it too easy, bro.
It really is.
They got no
kinda-
idea.
They got it
No
too
idea.
easy.
Porn in their hand. In
Okay,
the
we're-
palm of their
See,
hand.
like,
They
I've
don't
seen
we're
them,
remember.
not
like,
about
they
to have
have-
a boomer talk right now. We're not
Dude,
about.
They
to
don't
have a
remember.
boomer
They don't
talk.
remember what it was
We're
like,
not,
dude,
bro.
to be sitting in your
Yeah.
in your living room with all the boys watching HBO late night.
Dude, back in my day when we smoked weed, dude, it was a fucking plant. All right, kids
Yeah.
these days, they don't got
Dude,
included.
I remember.
And it didn't give
fucking-
you heart attacks either.
Bro, back in my day, we
remember as an
smoked
adult-
cigarettes. We don't
as
have
an
these
adult,
things.
As an adult watching the late night, I remember for when I played football in college at the hotels, they'd have the porn on. I remember me and Corey one night sat there and watched an entire episode of like the softcore porn, and just like it was just comically funny, like how bad like it was, and like how terrible. Like you can't see no ass, you can't see no. It's just tits. Like it's just you didn't see no dick. You haven't seen any dick in this. Like it's pretty watered
What a
down.
waste of time, dude. Fuck.
I need to
Yeah.
see
Think
the
they're actually
insertion, or else
fucking?
I'm not getting hard. Like,
Yeah, they
there's-
fuck, but you don't like see like like in porn, dude. Honestly, shout out to cameraman in porn. Like they really are getting in there. Like they're
They
getting
are,
up
bro.
under there. Like that's a workplace hazard for sure. Getting up in there. But like softcore, it's like it's all shot like there's somebody fucking back there filming us.
What do you think
Like-
the fucking mental breakdown of what's going on inside someone's head who works as like a cameraman or like
it's
a
gotta be one or
direct?
two.
Like they look at this shit in a completely non. Like, okay, I need you to really. You're not doing this right. I need you to fucking
Dude, no,
clap
there's-
the way.
there's the director and then there's the cameraman. So there's a guy like telling them what to do basically, and then there's the camera person. That's typically how like the high.
Sometimes they're all one
high-end porn
person.
goes. No, but I'm just saying like the high end stuff. That's how it goes. I only know that because I watched a couple porn documentaries because they're interesting. And
I've
but I was
watched a
gonna
couple
say
porn
I feel like
documentaries in my time.
I
too.
felt like the cameraman
Alright.
is either one or two ways. He's either like, holy fuck God, I hate this fucking job, but I'm like, I feel like that's him, or he's like, or he's in there and he's like, I'm getting the shot. Like this is it. Like that, I feel
This
like,
is
I
it.
feel like
Oh, let's go, dude. That's a good dude. You think he tells him after, like, yo, the way you fist bump him, like, dude, that pickup at the end was like phenomenal. Like,
cinematic, bro. Cinematic.
yeah. The
goes and
cream
tells
pie
the
was
girl
really-
that
was
arch
great.
back arch you did at the end. Love it. I need
Bro,
you to
do
do
you
that.
see
every
that?
time.
Do you see that shot, bro? You shot out like 15 feet, man. I got it all, bro. Panoramic. Just beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like a set or a scene for that will either be really uncomfortable or it'd be a good time. It just depends on who's out there.
I think they.
Oh, you're
if
probably
you're working
just
in the industry, you know
desensitized
what
to
it is.
life.
You know?
Yeah. I just feel like
You know,
those. I feel like it probably
desensitized
is.
to life.
It
We're not
probably is a good
Vietnam, bro.
time because like they're just I feel like they're so comfortable in their bodies. I mean, they're literally having full on sex on camera and like it's like a fucking porn's like an Olympic sport, bro. Those guys are athletes. Okay, let's not cut them short. Okay, we know about like the average sex of a man. Okay, we know what usually happens. Those guys they're putting in work. You know, that's
What do you
an
think
art,
they
really.
do? What do you think their secret is? How do they just?
I think
man.
I think that
Meds.
they kind of empty themselves out a good bit, and they take a lot of performance enhancing drugs.
enhancing drugs.
Yeah, no,
Also
I
known as
watched this one
Viagra,
thing on
Cialis,
it.
et cetera.
It's after Viagra and Cialis, there's another one that you take as a shot, and it's supposed to like fuck your shit up, like I don't know. I watched it one time in a TikTok short. I wish I could reference it right now, but yeah, it was.
Dude, there's some good porn docs out there. They used to have a few on Netflix. I don't know if they still have them on there, but it's interesting.
My favorite thing
industry
now is posts like there's the clips of some like previous porn stars that are retired. They're saying, "Yeah, I'm disgusted by it. I hate looking at it. Like I never want to see it. I just wish like it wasn't."
I mean,
out
Mia
there."
Khalifa,
Like,
dude, she like
but you got the
blew
bag.
up.
You knew what you were getting. Like
yeah,
she's,
but
like,
she
just
didn't. She
avowed
doesn't
her
really
past
see it that
career,
way,
yeah.
dude. Like if you see like the way she talks about it now, she's like, I don't know if she really sees it that way, man.
no, I
Go
don't. I
work
think
at Wendy's
they-
instead, though. You know.
No, she's trying to like recreate
Brand.
her image as. So apparently she's like really into sports. She's from this area. She's a big DC sports fan. And she's like really into sports, and she tries to she is super educated on everything going on, but people don't like take her opinion seriously.
Bro, she could
and, like,
become the
nothing she can
become
do-
the president, and
That's
people
what
will
happens.
still know her as that. You can't
Yeah.
escape that.
I know friends that went to elementary school with her.
I think you can't escape
Oh,
that when you
shit.
get to the level of fame she got in it, because like
Yeah,
as
that's what I
young men,
mean.
we all know who she is. I wasn't even a fan.
I don't.
didn't partake. I knew exactly who she was, but I
You
didn't
said you
partake.
don't?
I had other
No, I don't know who
favorites
Mia
for
Khalifa
sure.
is.
Like when I was younger and like I actually could probably name you 10 or 15 of them. Like that was not in my. She was not in the rotation. I was not
Well, she
partaking.
blew up over like night, and then like maybe 1 or 2 years later was just out of the business. It was like a very
Yeah.
quick.
No, it was
thing.
less than a year. I remember I watched the interview with her. It's like 9 months
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. She also
That's
comes
what
from like a
she's got
pretty
Dude,
like
I wish I could tell you the documentary I watched. It's like it's about OnlyFans, Pornhub, like all the fucked up shady shit that used to go on porn websites, about how they had the like underage stuff on there that wasn't getting flagged, people having sex against their will on there that was not getting flagged, that was just able to upload it. There's a huge documentary, like tons of people getting sued. I forgot what it was called, but it was actually a really good watch. I fucking forgot what
Not-
it's
Okay,
called,
so
though.
we've talked
Not
about
to brag.
Go ahead, Tasty.
Oh, just super quick, not to brag, but when I was in college, I hooked up with the founder of Pornhub's wife's vacations home's neighbor's daughter.
Bullshit.
man,
Go ahead.
Hey man, shut up.
And how was
Go
it?
ahead, Ben.
Bullshit.
It's okay.
Okay.
Good. Well,
Yeah, go
well,
ahead.
I don't even
Well, I
know
was gonna
half of what you
say-
said there.
Hey
I
man,
don't
you
know
just drink
half of
whatever
it.
the fuck you just opened, okay?
that was a
You just
fucking
drink that.
web and a half. So we talked about what it would be like to be working on a porn site as the cameraman or director, or you're basically looking at this not to be horny, but like you're looking at it from like a work standpoint. Imagine being one of those guys that you work for Pornhub and you have to just search for like how do they find when they're like, okay, we have to make sure there's no underage or like sex against their will, or you have to find all the shit that we can't have on our website and flag it and take it down.
Well, that's why no one was taking it down, because no one wanted to do that job, bro.
Well, you know they
Yeah, it's
pay
'cause
people
they're
to
profiting,
watch
like,
all it.
because they're
they pay
profiting
people
off
to
of
watch
it.
by
it.
like a robot, or like
It's
like
gotta be
swept by
AI,
some
Well,
yeah.
bots can
AI.
only
And
do
then
so much,
everything
you
that's
know?
like manually flagged, then someone goes and reviews it or something.
I mean, there has to be a manual, not that kind of stuff can't all be.
Yeah,
They
well,
pay
dude, that's
people
what
to
most
do
of the
that.
documentary is
Yeah.
about. Was like how they had like this huge department of people who were just for like resolving stuff like that and taking down flag video that violated the site's like terms, but they just weren't doing it, and they were just profiting they were profiting off it like huge, and it was a lot of like ripped stuff too, because they were ripping a lot of the videos that were getting uploaded were just ripped from like actual like porn companies that did not give them permission. People were just ripping like 20 minutes off of it and just uploading, because anybody could just upload whatever. And that was like the whole big dispute. And it just talks about the lawsuit, and it goes on and on and on. But it was a good documentary. I can't remember what the fuck it was called.
There's also I don't know if you guys remember, like when Hamilton, that play came out, that was like the biggest thing in the world. The tickets were like $5,000 to go see it in New York. and the whole
yeah.
play got uploaded on the hub, and it had like 1 million views, and everyone was just going to the hub to watch it. Because if it got uploaded on YouTube or some other thing, it was getting taken down. But like Pornhub wasn't looking out for full ass plays from
I thought
Broadway.
you were talking to me for a second.
Where did you watch fucking the terrible Kim Kardashian sex tape? Where'd you watch that? Like, where'd you watch it?
The hub? Yeah, that sex tape's so bad, dude.
It's the worst ever, dude. It's just so
pretty
bad. That's a good question. Who has
Pretty
like
bad.
of
I
the
think
celebrities
Tasty
who've leaked
was
the
able
sex
to
tape?
nut.
Who got the best? Who got the best sex tape? Like that's a good question.
Dude, the one with fucking Pamela Anderson or whatever.
Oh, and Tommy Lee, right? Pamela Anderson,
Whatever the
Tommy
fuck
Lee.
that guy is. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was packing. That was pretty
Classic.
solid. Yeah, they're on a boat, aren't they? If I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, very classy.
I remember when I first ever started watching porn when I think I was like 13. I literally, when I first started watching, it was the first video I ever found, and I watched it for like a month and a half or like straight, and only jerked off to that video.
You already
only
know
watched
what's coming
one?
next.
Taking
Like,
the autism test, or
Dude,
Huh?
everybody kind of has that video though, for sure.
No.
But it was the first one I found. Like it was.
there's definitely,
Surely all of you have also
There's some
seen
Hall of
the
Famers
like
out
the
there.
basically like the original stepsister video. You know, there's
No.
there's
Which
that.
one's that?
No.
I'd have to show you the photo of the girl, and you'd be like, "Oh, I know, yeah, I've seen that video." There's like a meme
have you
on
seen
Twitter.
the Halloween costume? It's like the famous Halloween costume of the guy with the pumpkin with the dick in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
a classic.
iconic, dude.
It's
like,
always a pumpkin, pizza, or popcorn.
wasn't it
Popcorn
Olive
would be
who?
weird.
know the
Wasn't
popcorn
Olive
would be
the one who
messy.
dressed as that one year for Halloween, dude? I just see
Olive dressed
Olive in
like
his
that?
Halloween. Yeah, I see
Oh, I
Olive
think
in
he
his
did. I
Halloween
think you're right.
costume.
Here's
with
the thing: is
fucking
like
pumpkin.
Olive would dress as that, but his cock would actually be in that pumpkin. Like there'd be no. Like,
But it's also like, as a guy, you see that and you're like, as a guy, you see that kind of thing and you're like, I don't know what that is. I have no idea who that is.
what
Bro,
costume is that? I don't
That
know.
brings me to another Chappelle skit where, okay, do you guys remember that old TLC show of the trading spouses where like the
Oh, yeah,
spouses
yeah,
would
yeah.
swap? Do you think they would fuck?
Dude, I was talking about this in my
Maybe.
24-hour stream.
Oh, really? No, I just
Yeah, I
watched the
thought that's
Chappelle
why you
skit.
brought it up.
No.
No, we were talking about it.
That'd be weird as fuck, but probably.
It has
I
to
don't know.
happen at least once, right? Like that.
Maybe,
it's,
dude,
it's not
it's
a
maybe
zero.
a little fucked up, but
Had
like
to
I'd be pissed
That
if my
was
wife
original.
fucked the other dude, but like I would for sure try to fuck the wife that came to my house, dude.
Yeah, and they're just not getting anything.
You know, like, law of the jungle, dude, because I don't know what's going on over there. So,
And, like, just to
Law of the
protect
jungle,
myself
I
on the
don't know
back-
what's
law of
going
the-
on over there. Oh my
That's fair.
god.
Roll up in every other
yeah,
jungle.
I mean, we just to cap it off, my favorite porn doc is all those ones where those girls are like they want the job, you know, and they show up and they're on the couch and they're like they're getting casted.
There's
Got
a
it.
documentary that like shows the casting process.
No.
Really, man?
no,
Where's that
Seth.
at? Where can you link us that, man?
Yeah, dude, I got you on some good
Shut
ones.
up. All right, let me get to the first topic. Let me get to the.
Yo, send me that too.
I really thought you believed it for a second. I was like, what?
let me get to the first topic here. Also, I was gonna ask, is this person related to you? We have a side knee slice.
Yeah, no, that is someone that I do know. Yes.
Yeah, that it sounds like
Sydney
somebody
Slice.
you might know.
side
knee
knee
slice.
slice.
But there's a lot on here. I don't know. We don't think we were
Top
talking about
5 gay people, Lil Nas X.
Oh my God, how do we not say Lil Nas X, dude?
I thought about him.
How
he
did we
just isn't
forget
in my
about
top
Lil Nas
5.
X, dude?
Banger,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry,
yeah.
PJs. My
No,
bad.
sorry, no. Worth the
Max.
interruption.
Stop.
Shut up! Shut up!
God damn it. Jesus Christ.
You're gonna have more editing in this one than any other one.
All right,
It's like
side
saying
knee
Tiananmen
slice.
Square.
You know, we'll start off shorter. You know, go to airplane beverage.
The fuck?
We're all flyers. You know, we've all gone on the plane before a few times. So I think that's a decent question. You know, something to tone back from the porn and cameraman and
9 out of 10 times I'm getting ginger ale. I don't know why. It's just what I fuck
Dude,
with on the
too.
plane.
Me too.
It's what I
ale.
fuck with on the
Me-
plane, dude.
That's literally me. We're all fucking old, bro.
Ginger ale's good
For
for the
me,
tummy
it's-
though, and like flying and like traveling is
I
you know,
love
a lot
it.
of stress.
Dude,
We're talking
ginger
on the
ale,
plane itself.
Yeah.
Ginger ale or tomato juice or Bloody Mary. Like tomato juice, if I'm
Tomato
not drinking alcohol. Dude, the Bloody
Dude,
Mary.
Dude, it
maybe-
annoys
dude.
me so much that you said that every time we get on a fucking plane, dude. Annie gets the tomato juice, and the flight attendant.
Because
looks at her like,
Annie
"What
is
the fuck, dude?"
cultured.
Dude,
Annie is
I was
cultured.
just like, why are you on the plane drinking tomato juice right now? Like, what the fuck?
'Cause it
is
tastes
Nobody
fucking
does this,
good.
dude. Oh my god.
I do this shit. Because it's like a
Oh
Bloody
my
Mary without
God.
alcohol.
That's I'm
I-
so
it's
pissed.
gotta
do.
be
That's a
told him
crazy
to put
discovery.
red wine.
That's a crazy discovery.
red wine 10 times out of 10 times.
You drink
Yo.
red wine on the plane?
Red wine on the plane. That's a hamsy move, though. Like I see that.
On the
is
plane,
just
that's
a
what I
real
like.
handsy
Yeah,
move,
when I'm in
dude.
the
That's kind of
airport,
insane.
when I'm in the airport, it's like an old fashioned, but on the plane itself, it's a red wine.
Bro,
I'll go for
I
champagne.
why am
maybe.
I even listening to the drink suggestions of the Fireball and Milk guy? Like,
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
dude,
Hey, I was
no
waiting.
one is on
I-
Team
I
Tomato
have to
Juice
say,
right now.
I was waiting.
You
I was
got him.
waiting.
You got him on that one. Yeah.
But do you guys, no one's Team Tomato Juice. Like, what the fuck, dude? Fireball milk is okay. Who's ordering tomato? Okay,
I don't
okay,
hate
the
him for
flight
it. Like
attendant-
it's a bit out there, but I'm not
Here's
gonna hate.
the question:
You know?
if the flight attendant comes by and offers you Fireball and milk or tomato juice, which one are you taking?
Tomato juice.
Well,
Okay,
you know my
okay.
answer.
Ooh,
You know my
Change
answer.
it to
Fireball
Fireball
and
milk
milk,
or a
though.
Bloody Mary.
No,
Oh,
no,
Bloody Mary.
tomato juice. No, yeah, no, but
Then it's a
Bloody
Bloody
Mary is different than
Mary.
tomato juice. Yeah, no. Bloody
All you got to
Mary
do
beats
is add
Fireball milk.
vodka, like whatever.
You're comparing an alcoholic drink to a non-alcoholic
Can I
drink.
get
It's like, what
carrot
do I wanna
juice
drink?
instead?
well, like also there's like a spice mix in there too, and there's like Worcestershire and.
What was that?
But on an airplane in little tiny plastic cups, I'll settle for fucking tomato juice and vodka. Like, call it a Bloody Mary, you know? I don't need
Okay,
some
but
garnish. Like,
but
just
what
give me
about
I
no
got.
vodka? Would you have the tomato juice or would you have the Fireball and milk? You have
I
to
don't
pick
think
one.
V8's bad, man. Like, I'll take.
I hate tomatoes.
he would-
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, the flight attendant has never looked at me weird for ordering tomato juice ever, because they just have it. It's not like they don't
He's
have
getting
it. It's not-
sodium.
It is
because
kind
it's
of
getting
one of
flight
those-
attendant,
He's
bro.
getting some good stuff, you know.
It is one of those things that they just have up there that I feel like it's in your head. Like,
It's so weird that they have it though. I guess it's strictly for the Bloody
but
Marys.
every
is that
plane
why?
has it.
I
Why
know.
is
I like that.
Like,
I like
every
that
plane
now.
has.
Most of the planes
Well,
have
old
they have
people
high
fly a
noons.
lot.
They have vodka seltzers on most of the planes now, so I'll be getting those too. That's kind of nice, you know. If I do want to drink, because
Yeah.
it's nice for the flight. Also, if they give
I
the
don't
can,
usually
like you
drink
sip
on
on it.
planes. I'm not a
It
big
also
plane
depends
drinker,
if
honestly.
you're. It also depends if you're going to or from the trip.
That's true
Oh,
too.
that's a good
Going
point. That's a good
going
point.
to, you definitely drink. Also depends on the length of the flight. Like if the flight's only an hour and a half, like I'm probably not gonna get a drink. But if it's like 4 hours, I gotta come out. I'm coming out playing hot. Especially if I'm going out west. Like you know, going somewhere nice. Like I'm coming out that playing.
I don't
hot.
know. Sometimes
Like
on a
when you
shorter
got to
flight, I'm
Vegas
more
and you
inclined to
drank
drink.
17 Jack and Cokes, dude. Is that what you're talking about, dude?
Dude, on that plane to I was in it was Delta. Well, I flew out there on Delta, you know, and they cut me off. It's the first time I've ever been cut off on an airplane. I'd had 7 vodka cranberries, and they
Bad time, dude.
I was fine though. I was listening to the T Papa Slice Stay Bay podcast, and then I was mining amethyst on my sorry to bring up RuneScape, sorry guys, but mining amethyst on my account, trying to get 99 mining, and yeah, I drank 7 vodka cranberries, and it was a great time. And then I was like, hey, can I get another? She's like, sir, we can't give you any more. I was like, well, I hadn't said a word. I hadn't been loud. I was just sitting there, just fucking, dude, I was floating. I
Bro,
felt
that's
great.
that's
I felt
Seth's point of view
outstanding.
the whole time. He's just been rowdy, dude. He's just fucking
Yeah.
he's fucked up, bro.
Waiter, I would like another vodka cranberry.
He's hitting the button up there, the forbidden
Yeah.
button.
This is the thing though. I was actually mad. That's why I was actually mad there because I was not doing that. I wish I would have been because it had more fun. Because I was just so quiet. I was just being behaved. Like I was like a fucking iPad kid tapping the iPad, clicking the phone. And fucking drinking vodka cranberries like a big ass kid just drinking juice. But yeah, they cut me off, man. And there's like an hour and a half left. And then my head started hurting. So yeah,
You had 7 vodka cranberries
That's
and
the
like, oh, in
biggest
3 hours,
way to
that's
get
not
an
that bad.
upset drunk on your plane from having just a normal drunk.
that's
like,
true.
why
It was
you
probably
gonna-
precautionary, but
No, I'm
They-
saying
they
they,
don't know where I'm
they
from.
almost upset you. Like that was a bad move.
You could have been the Burger
Oh.
King guy, dude, if they weren't
That's
careful,
true.
man.
I mean, they're not
yeah.
stopping me either, bro. Like the guy, whoever the air marshal, he's gonna have to shoot me. There's no way they're stopping me unless they have a train flight. Like I'm going, dude. I can take them.
Are
I
you
think.
threatening flight attendants right now?
Yes.
Is this a credible threat? Okay.
Delta Airlines? Actually, no. Never mind. I don't want to
You
get
ended
fucked
up
on my
on
next
you're,
flight.
you're
I'm
ended up on the
joking.
no-fly list right now,
I'm
dude.
joking, bro. I'm
It's
joking.
not
You're about to
something you
lose
fuck
your
around
silver
with, dude.
Please, it was
Bro,
a joke. I'm not friends with No Monkey. I'm
He
sorry.
has schizophrenia.
I found out it was
CTE
true. I found that it was an unspoken rule, I guess, that you don't hit the flight attendant button. Because I was on the way home from Vegas on Delta, by the way, and I got the worst bloody nose ever because you know how dry it is in the desert. And
That's probably why.
Yeah.
yeah, and the flight attendant, look, I'm bleeding out of my nose profusely, and it's getting everywhere, and I didn't want to get on my clothes, and I pressed the button because I'm like, hey, can I have some tissues? Like, my nose is bleeding. This lady gave me the worst look ever, but she was like, what do you need? Everyone's like asleep on the plane. It's the middle of the flight. I woke up with it, and I'm like, hey, can you just give me some tissues? I'm bleeding out of my nose. And she goes, okay. She comes back and she brings this roll of tissues, and she just goes, here.
Dude, did she give you the 2-ply from the bathroom?
You're allowed to
That would
punch.
have been
Yes.
the ultimate move.
Dude, I didn't care. I woke up with a headache, and my nose I just woke up to my nose bleeding, and I was like, fuck. So I went in the
the worst.
bathroom and just sat in there for an hour just with tissues. But she was the biggest bitch ever. I'm like, bitch, I don't want water. I'm bleeding. Help me. Like,
That's
what
I
are you
didn't know that
doing?
it was a rule to not call the because also what do you
She made it
is
seem like it was a rule.
This also goes
No.
back to what Seth was talking about because like I've never been cut off on a flight, but like the only time I ever maybe cut myself off was that one time with that lady with the Xanax where she made a whole fucking scene telling me that
That's
I'm
an
trying to
insane
steal her
story.
Xanax and made a whole brought all this attention
Wait,
to
whoa,
the
whoa,
whole
whoa, whoa,
flight.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, do
I
you
did
not know
hear
this story?
Oh, you didn't know
Karnak?
this story?
Oh, Hamzy,
no.
can you retell it? It's one of my
Hamilton,
favorite
Long enough
stories,
to get
dude.
story. Let it rip.
Is this
Yeah,
a retell?
it.
I mean,
yeah,
you
it's
can
worth
tell
the
that,
retell.
yeah.
It's
This
br-
is-
it's
we
brief.
have new,
It's
newer
brief.
audience members too. Maybe they haven't heard it. You know?
Yeah, this is
Okay,
one of
well,
my favorite
basically-
stories from the cast.
Okay, this is a podcast story, so I guess this is just a rerun. But basically, I was getting on a long flight going to south of France, and I got to the airport hella early. I had a lot of time to kill. I had hella old fashions. I got super fucked up before this flight. Once we sit down, we take off. Flight is starting. We're maybe like 30, 40 minutes. Seatbelt sign now turns off. So now everyone starts getting up. I'm in the way, way, way back, like right next to the bathroom. And this woman comes and she's waiting for the bathroom to open up. Someone's in there. And I'm in that seat right next to her. She's standing right next to me. She looks at me. I have my tray down. She puts her bag on my tray while I'm chilling there of her old lady medicine. She pulls some pills out of it and she takes this one pill, puts it in her mouth, bites it in half, swallows it, and puts the other half on my tray. And I'm I'm watching, I got my pods in, I'm watching an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm fucking cracking up, laughing my ass off. You know, I've got like 2 gummies, maybe like 9 old fashions in my system at this point. and when she bit the pill in half, she put the other one on my tray and like, I thought she like gave me a look. She like looked at me, kind of was like, you know, like a little bit of a nod. And like I was like, yo, that looks like a Xanax. Like this woman totally just fucking like.
So
hooked
it
me
looked
up.
like a Xanax. You didn't even know it was a Xanax.
And
or
a
not.
Xanax is also the type of thing that you would maybe take half of for, like it. Like everything led me to believe this was a Xanax. That
Look,
this woman
he's
was
willing to
just
gamble.
kindly. That
Jake
this
is willing
woman
to
was just
gamble.
kindly offering me half of, and so
Me
I was like,
too.
oh, sick. So I picked the pill off of the half-bitten pill off of my tray, and I go to put it in my mouth, and she snatches my hand like as I'm about to put it in, and starts screaming at me. What are you doing? What? Like, and now everyone on the flight is turning back, looking at us. All the flight attendants, the head manager,
no,
flight attendant,
dude.
everyone's coming up. What's going on over here? Is there a disturbance coming on? And I'm like, dude, I misunderstood what I thought it was. Here, take this back. She used my tray to put all her shit on, so I thought maybe she was like paying me back for letting her use my fucking tray. But I guess it was one of her just
Paying
pills
you
she
back.
takes because she's like 70, and so after that, everyone just goes back to their business. I resume my episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I'm like, damn, that was like kind of fucking embarrassing. It like settles down to like where no one's paying attention to me anymore, and then at this point, I was like, dude, I'm like kind of fucked up. And so I hit the light button to call the flight attendant. This is what I was saying. The woman comes up to me and it's like, I can see it in her eye. She's like, what the fuck do you want? Like, she doesn't say that, but I can see it in her face. She's like, what the fuck could you possibly want? And I was just like, I get a water.
You guys have any Xanax?
I was gonna say, dude, how quick was that? How quick was that old lady? Like, why don't you just break her grip and just go for it, dude? You already, you know, like, it wouldn't have changed the outcome, right? I don't think.
I'm sure I would have been fine. I'm sure I could have tanked whatever it was, but like, I don't know.
Coulda
I guess
tanked.
it wasn't a Xanax at the end of the
I'm
day.
sure you could too, bro.
How was
I
her
really-
grip though?
I'm
Like
sure
when
you-
she grabbed to stop you, like did she
How
really
was
get a hold
the
of you?
grip
She
of the
had-
70-year-old?
She had that old. She had that old lady
Do
strength.
you think she'd
like,
worked
I'm
in
not
her
gonna
life,
lie.
or she wasn't just
Was
put
it
up? You think she's
gorilla?
working?
It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Like, she had that old lady
Bro.
strength, dude. Like, you ever been beaten by grandma? Like she, like, it was like
Imagine-
a force that I had never felt before.
Imagine you almost stole like her chemotherapy medication or something like that.
Oh
Like,
my
you
God.
just-
I still
imagine
wonder
you had
what
to
it
take some
was, man.
insane fucking pill, dude.
Like, you don't even know
I
that it was
still-
Xanax. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could have been anything.
Well, I thought,
Like-
okay, I know, dude. It's easy to like look back on the situation and be like, but like in my mind with everything, I was like, dude, that's a fucking bar. Like that's
Was it a
half
bar though? Do you know it was a bar? Like was it?
It was like a
shaped?
bar, yeah. It
Yeah,
like
it was
a,
probably
it looked
Xanax,
like a,
probably.
it looked, and it,
Yeah.
dude, it was like a fucking 7-hour flight. I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is exactly.
Or
what I
like it
need
was an
right now.
estrogen booster or something, you know?
And it was like right as we took off too. Like like seatbelt signs had just come. Like we're officially like in the air. Like this is like the beginning of the flight, dude. It's like a beginning of a long flight, dude. And like worst fucking part was like after like I'm in the aisle seat and like after this had gone down, dude. Like after the commotion, bro. On the other side of the aisle, there's this family and the aisle like next to me, like the closest seat on the other side of the aisle to me is this like 11, 12-year-old girl who just like iPad kid who just like wouldn't stop fucking looking at me after. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, I'm like, I've already like made one outburst, but like I wanted to tell this girl's parents, like, can you tell your fucking daughter I'm a normal person? It was a misunderstanding. I'm not some fucking. She kept looking at me, dude. This like, dude, you
Dude.
know how kids look at you just like with
You know
no.
how bad that would go though, because like you said you had what 9 old fashions, so you definitely smell like whiskey, and you're like, will you tell your
Oh.
fucking kid to stop looking at me?
I'm loaded up with edibles too.
Going
Like,
over there.
You're a fucking parent, and Hamzy comes up to you. I'm a normal fucking person. Tell your kid to stop looking at me.
Dude, how many times? How many times did you imagine in your head that you were saying that? Like, how many
dude,
iterations
I
did you
could
go
not,
through in your
I'm,
head
I'm
of
like,
doing
dude,
that?
it's I like at this point, I'm like, I've moved on from the situation. Like it's all done. Like, can I just like, I understand. Okay, I made myself look like a bit of an idiot in public. Luckily, I'm in the back, so everyone is just facing front. I don't have to deal with people like looking back at me and stuff. There's just this one fucking little girl who will not stop staring at me like I'm some kind of monster, man. I'm like, I got my iPad. I'm watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm like, dude, this is a fucking hilarious episode, and you're really ruining it for me. Like, can I please just?
You're really ruining it for me.
She saw your feet.
It's a
dude,
great
and she
show,
was
though.
like,
It's a great show.
Great show. Love Larry David.
Love that show. Yeah.
That's a great story, you know.
Shout out
that
flight
lady, too.
attendants though. Shout
Yeah.
out
How
flight
was dude?
attendants,
How was
bro.
the like relationship between you two for the rest of the flight?
Did you talk to her after and be
Oh,
like,
I
hey,
ended
I'm
up
sorry,
passing
or-
out for like 5-6 hours. I woke up in the south of France shortly after that.
Okay, that's good.
I guess in the end of the day, I didn't need the Xanax. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
you had
9.
9 fucking old fashions and 2
That'll do
edibles, bro. You're fine. You're
Yeah.
chilling.
That'll. Did you have a
I was-
headache when you woke up?
I mean, no. I mean, I was heading into a really fun vacation, so like, the momentum and excitement was
Yeah.
enough.
No,
to
I
Basically,
get
he
that.
tanked it like normal. He tanked it like you.
Yeah.
Dude, how
Yeah,
much
yeah.
Come on.
better is the fly when you're the fly back is always it's absolutely depression. But the fly if you're when you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
somewhere, when you're going, dude, it's awesome. Like I don't care who's sitting around me, how many babies are crying. I don't give a fuck. Way back though, tough go.
The flight
I don't know,
there,
I've
I
gotten a
hate.
little bit
I
better
hate
at
the
the
flight
flight.
there too.
You know, like the
Like,
flight
right
there.
there is full of so much excitement, though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it's
For
so much
me,
unknown.
When it's a
Yeah.
long flight there, I'm like, dude, I'm so impatient. I hate it. I'm like, dude, why?
It's
This
true.
is
Dude, I'll
sucks.
say this:
Why am I
if
in
you
this-
traveling with somebody, if you're flying, is like, I feel like road tripping by yourself is like not too bad. But if you're flying somewhere and you fly with somebody, it's way better. So much nicer flying.
Oh,
with someone.
it's so
Yeah.
much fun.
Mhm. Oh,
I
yeah,
like road
yeah.
tripping with someone,
the-
at least
the-
one other person.
I'm
the
just
flight-
saying it's worse to fly alone than to road trip alone. I guess is what I'm saying.
The flight back, I'm always
Nah.
calculating like how many hours between when I land and like when I have to get back to work, like how much recovery time, like do I have COVID? What do I have to do? Like
Do I
am
have
drinking
COVID?
enough water? Like that's always
that's
in the back
always-
of the
yeah,
mind,
when you get
know?
back
The flight
somewhere?
the flight back is worse, definitely, but the flight there sucks too for me.
I'm always landing in the airport and then like instantly as I'm getting into my taxi to go home, just like fucking Uber Eats, some nice ass restaurant, bring me something to my house. Get home, darkness.
Darkness.
Recovery.
So
you gotta
real.
have the
So
recovery. But
real.
it's like, and then that's what you do. The
Darkness.
next 3 days, you're like, oh, am I sick? Oh, I just sneezed. Am I dying? Am I okay? I've been because I just recently went on a little weekend trip, little road trip, and yeah, when I got back the other day, I just kept. I was like, am I sick? I don't think I am. I took vitamins while I was there. Am I sick? I just thinking about it for 2 days.
Vitamin.
When I was sitting in the bathroom with a bloody nose on the way home from Vegas, I had a little moment for like 20 minutes where I was thinking, I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Dude,
Why
I
did you just
think-
do that?
I think the 2
it
weeks.
was great.
The 2 weeks after
Uh,
TwitchCon Vegas were fucking just miserable for everybody.
Oh, that was really hard.
Because
Nobody was
everyone had
happy.
the fucking.
I meant
Black
the most
Death,
recent
dude.
Vegas trip. for
Oh,
me.
that one
one.
too. Oh, I thought you were talking about that. Oh, yeah.
No, that's where I got the bloody nose on the way home from
You
Vegas
should
this
be
past
asking yourself,
time.
what the fuck did you went to Vegas twice in the span of 5 months?
Dude, that's
You
what
should
I'm
be asking yourself
saying.
that.
Like, no, it was great, and I had fun, but I was flying back, and I was like, dude, what the? Yeah, I was just like, dude, are you okay? Like, what are you doing, man? You're sitting in the, like, look what you're doing to yourself.
Dude, my
Yeah,
cousin's
so-
getting
Then I just
married in
got over
Vegas,
it.
and I have to go back again.
When is it?
So that
This
means
year,
we have to
fall.
go back again.
Fall
Nah,
time, fall. The dates aren't set, but yeah, they're like, yeah, they're getting married and they're gonna have their reception in Vegas, and I'm like, oh my god, no, no more. Yeah.
Bro, wait, you said in the fall?
Yeah. Hey.
What if we went to another Raiders game?
I know, dude.
I was about to say football's gonna be going on again.
Yeah, exactly.
We do
Nah,
have
I'm not going
the
back to Vegas.
we have the
Fuck
Super
that.
Bowl coming up too.
Yeah, we do.
Who's winning that?
Let's can we explain? Let's just tell Tasty the names and then he picks the team. Are you ready?
Okay,
No,
okay.
it's the 49ers and the fucking.
You
Come
look it
on.
up. I heard you
I
clicked
literally-
twice,
no,
bro.
no,
You literally just clicked
I
twice.
watched.
What do you mean?
I'm cutting
No,
open
he's
my
logged
sacred
into
eels, you
RuneScape.
fuck.
Yeah, I tell you, he's logged in.
No.
Um,
I know this because I actually, dude, you're not gonna fucking
You didn't
believe
say
it.
the other
After-
team though, did you?
You didn't say the other team.
No,
No, he didn't.
it was the one that wasn't the Ravens. I watched the game, but I don't remember who it
the
was.
one that wasn't the
Yo,
Ravens.
you guys fuck
Yeah.
with some sports betting?
Wait, what color were they? What color were
Yes,
they?
all
I
I
do.
do.
I do.
The other team.
We were
I
in the
don't
Raiders
fucking
game,
know,
and
dude.
T-Papa was showing me how he live sports bets on the minute. Like, he was showing me this. He was like, "Oh, dude, this
I
right
went-
here." Like, we
after,
put
so
this on
after
here.
my 24-hour, I slept for a full day, and then I went to this like VR thing with my friends where they put you in a fucking warehouse and they put a big VR helmet on you, and you like run around the warehouse with a VR helmet on, and you could play like different games.
You
It was
did
sick
one
as-
of those?
So sick. Sick
Dude,
as fuck.
those are supposed to
Those
be
look
like,
cool.
okay, but fuck, we gotta dive in. I need to know, like,
No,
because
they're-
I've wanted to do one of these for a long. My friend did one that was Star Wars themed, and he said it was one of the craziest experiences he'd done. This was like
No,
5
it's
years
insane.
ago, though.
This is totally unrelated. I was just setting the stage because after that we went to I didn't want to go home, and so we went to a sports bar and they watched the football game, and I took the one seat that was facing away from the screen because nobody wanted it, and I was like, I don't care about football. But yeah, so I did actually watch the 2 games for the 2 teams in the Super Bowl, and then one
Okay,
is the Taylor Swift boyfriend team, and then the other is the one that wasn't the Ravens.
God damn it, dude! I hate you.
No,
I
no.
hate
The
NFL. I hate
49ers
Travis Kelce.
are
I hate
in,
Taylor
and then
Swift.
yeah, the one that they're both.
The Kansas City Swifts
The
are also
yeah.
the other. That's
Yeah,
other
the
team.
Kansas
Yeah, it's the
City
Taylor
Kansas
Swift's
Swift.
boyfriend's
The
about to
40
make me
the
a lot of
49ers?
money in the Super Bowl.
No,
The
Taylor's
Tampa Bay
Taylor's
Buccaneers?
Taylor's boyfriend
was
is
a
the
couple
Chiefs, the
ago.
Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs, and then the
Chiefs.
49ers are the other team.
It's the Chiefs
The
and the
Chiefs and
49ers.
49ers. Okay.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Who wins?
The fucking exact rematch of the
Niners?
one we had a couple years ago.
Chiefs.
It's gonna be
Chiefs
Chiefs.
win. Chiefs win.
Chiefs.
Oh, it's gonna be Chiefs big time.
I think
Dude,
it's Chiefs
the
find a
parlay
way.
that I have planned. The parlay I have planned for the Super Bowl,
Let's
dude. I'm
hear it.
putting my niece's
Yeah,
college
dude. You
fund.
and every other middle-aged white
Do
guy.
it.
Okay.
No, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear the parlay.
All right,
What
it's
is
not
it?
that. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy.
I just want to hear. I want to hear. I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna bet it too. I'll
Okay,
bet it with
It's
you.
a
After-
it's a Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey score, both of them, and Chiefs win.
Okay.
Okay,
McCaffrey.
I have-
I'm putting the
McCaffrey,
niece's college
Kelsey,
fund on
Chiefs.
it.
Speaking
Let's
of
see what this
parlays,
pays.
I felt bad for my buddy. He's a huge Lions fan, massive Lions fan. He had some voucher through, I think it's FanDuel, maybe. He had like 20 free bucks, right? He bet 20 on. He picked the correct person to score the first touchdown in the Lions game. He picked that right, and then the other thing was the Lions just win. So at halftime, dude, like he was like, I'm about to make $600 fucking dollars, and then of course, they blew the game. So
Yeah.
sad-
Dude,
sad.
you want to hear something funny that happened to me the other day, dude? So I got an advertisement for I don't know if you know Prize Picks. It's like a newer sports betting
It's good,
site
good
that's
pay-
kind of
pays here.
gaining popularity. It's like a
I've
very
heard of
like
it.
simple sports betting. Basically, they give you a bunch of players and they say this is how many points this person is projected to get, and you basically say plus minus. Yes, they're gonna hit the projection, or no, they're not gonna hit the projection, and you have to pick two players. And
Two
so
pays
I
out
got an
3 to 1, I think.
huh?
Two, if you pick two, it pays out 3 to 1. It's pretty good.
Yes, it's 3 to 1. So
Yeah.
it's 3 to 1, and so I got an advertisement saying we'll match you $100 basically, but you have to bet on like this game, NBA. That's about to. I don't even know. Like you guys were talking about us being starting five rec league. I don't even know what positions
The
are in
positions.
basketball. I have no idea what basketball even is. But I got a thing that was like, if you bet $100 on this, two players in this game, we'll match you $100. So I basically put $200 in on one guy, Kawhi Leonard. I don't know who he is. Alec
Kawhi
I
Leonard.
know he's the guy.
Bro, he just
I
said
know-
Kawhi Leonard, dude.
Yeah,
There's
Kawhi
no
Leonard.
I know he's the guy with the laugh.
Kawhi Leonard.
I
yep.
know he has the funny laugh. Yeah, I know he has the funny laugh. That's all I know. And then I bet on this other guy. I just put like plus on one, minus on the other, dude. And with my $200, won $600, dude. And
Oh,
100
yeah.
of that was matched. So I just made $500 betting on something that I had no fucking idea.
And
what
that's
it
how you
even
get
was.
trapped. And that's how you get trapped.
And I'm deleting
Welcome.
the app after that, dude. That's
Oh.
what one of my friends told me. He was like, delete it after that. He's like, you should not have done that.
I would.
Delete it. And I'm like, you know
Do you-
what?
You
may be
can
right.
if you want to get into it, like if you just download all the apps, usually they'll give you some good deals up front. You just run the deals and then delete it.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the craziest
You won't
parlay
believe it,
story
though.
ever? So my dad put in I think it was 28 or 32 leg parlay on the season of the 49ers in NFL.
32 leg parlay.
Yes. And basically the end of the parlay ended with the 49ers winning the Super Bowl. The 49ers went all the way to the Super Bowl. And he hit every leg of the parlay up to the Super Bowl, and the payout was over 500 grand. On a
Yeah.
bet of $100.
There you go.
You put
And they
100
lost-
at the beginning of the season?
And
Yes.
they lost.
Lost the Super Bowl.
Is that when they lost to the Ravens?
Yeah,
When was
So
that?
what I was thinking is like, what if you like from the beginning of the season just put $10 on every team? That's 32 teams, $320. Like,
Well, it's like,
not
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
you,
not like
you haven't
that,
cracked
yeah.
the code. It's complicated.
no?
No,
No.
let him cook. Shut up. Keep talking.
Let him
All
cook.
right.
Let him cook.
What
Because
do
there's
we got?
odds.
What do we
is
got?
that not-
You had okay. No,
What do
let's
we
just
got
break it down
there?
easy. Each team also has their own specific set of odds for
Yeah.
what the odds are for them winning it. So you're
Yeah.
you're not gonna get it's
So
you,
if the
you
best
get paid
team.
less.
So at worst, you're losing $320. But like, dude, if the
Well, you're
Lions,
still
were on the
gambling.
cusp
Exactly.
of,
Yeah, if one of like the shitty teams hits that has like crazy
Okay,
odds, you might make a little more
You
money.
could do this theory, right? But like, that's obviously like thought of
Yeah.
already. So like,
'cause
maybe
the
if
Chiefs
you pick,
are gonna.
maybe if you pick like 20 teams, you know, you're gonna have some good odds there. Like, go pick 20 teams, and as long as it's
Yeah.
one of those 20 teams, and you bet $10 across the board, then you'll make some money.
If you do
But,
all
like,
32,
you take
just
the
have to hope
5
one of the
worst
shitty
teams.
ones hits. Like
you
if
take
you
the
do
5
32,
worst
you gotta hope the
teams,
Titans
and it's
win.
$50,
Like,
dude. It's just $50.
Well,
Who cares?
the thing of
man,
it,
you
the
know?
thing of it
Take
is
the
this.
5
It's
worst
like,
teams and put 10 on each of them.
the
Bro.
parlay wasn't just like they win and go to the Super Bowl. That wasn't the whole thing. It's like they had to hit other like total amount of yards in a season. This, like, there was all these legs of the parlay.
Yeah.
You know, and this person.
Oh
scores
yeah,
this
no,
many-
like in the
yeah,
that,
like so
I,
it wasn't
in
just
the,
like
in
they
the Super
win all
Bowl
these
last
games,
year. I
but-
had in the Super Bowl last year. I turned 50 into 500 on like a 6-way parlay that I had, and then I came home and got my scythe on my Iron Man right after.
I remember
good.
that day.
Christ.
That day was the most pissed I think I've ever seen my dad, like, not at me. You know?
That is wild. Yeah, it's leaving the 500 out there. That's tough, especially when you know he's following it all year and he's like, oh my god, this might happen.
Well, what
When you
you
get to the
can
game.
do, what
He
you
didn't
can
even
do
follow
if-
it until
if
the
you-
end.
If you have a big, like, let's say you have a parlay that has like one game left, right? And if it hits you, it wins, and you get the $1,000. You can just go bet 500 on the other side and guarantee half. Make sense,
Ain't nobody
You can-
doing that, bro. Come on now.
dude? I
Go
you
big or
make a
go
lot of money,
home.
like, no,
You gotta let that
Guaranteed
ride.
money-
If you make
guaranteed
it that
money is
far, you make
guaranteed
it that
money,
far, you
yeah.
gotta let that ride. Unless you really want some money. Unless you're like, unless
Yeah,
you're down
dude,
bad.
Malta calling your name, dude.
Yeah.
The thing for me is, like, if I get a parlay and they offer like a payout after a certain, I'm taking it, bro.
Yeah, I want
don't-
the money.
Like,
Let
if
me-
it's
let
like
me-
I'll take
if
it.
it
and
makes it all the way towards the end, give me the money. Let me cash out.
Yeah.
there's no, yeah.
It
there's
depends on the
no
situation.
shot.
Like I didn't
I
blame my
remember-
friend. I told my friend about the Lions game because at halftime they're winning 24-7, and he had the payout option. Like it could have paid. Like, I think he made like $400 or something. He had the payout option. He said no. But I mean, it
Good
makes
fuck
sense.
him.
Like that's a huge lead. Like
I put
You'd
I
think.
remember I was texting Prison Joe during that Ravens Texans game where, like,
I have that text message. We can
dude,
read that real quick.
my fucking exact score prediction almost came right. I put 50 on it, and I was like about to make like $3,000, dude. And I remember, dude, it was like on the last drive of the game. I texted Prison Joe being like, "Yo,
Wait, I
think
got it
I'm
right here.
going
Can
to
I read
Malta."
it? Let me read it. I have
I
the
think I'm
text.
going
here.
to Malta.
I have the. He says, if the Texans score a TD and no other scores happen, I'm going to Malta. And then the next
And
message
they were
was,
like also trucking down. They were driving down the field at the time
yeah,
that I sent. that.
and the next message was, I'm gonna kill myself, and he sent me this photo.
Oh, dude.
That's so
Dude,
sad.
so close, man, so close.
You want to move on to this? This is the follow up to the beverage question here, which is also a good one. Is of beverages, if you have one beverage rest of your life, that you like, oh, obviously you can drink water, right? You know, to live. But like, if you have like one beverage that is like not water that you can drink, but that's all you can drink rest of your life. That's the follow up to the airplane question.
Oh, okay.
I'd probably go-
You-
Yeah, I'd
Just
probably
one.
go blue beatbox.
Gotta be espresso. Gotta be espresso.
Wait, it
I'm
What?
going nipple top
Besides water?
Gatorade. Nipple top
Blue
Gatorade.
beatbox.
Nipples
not
up.
a-
Yeah, the yellow nipple top Gatorade, bro.
Going to nipple top Gatorade. Except yeah, I'll do blue. I'll do blue nipple top Gatorade.
Okay, wait. So let me ask this question. Like, can we put the stipulation that this drink won't kill you if you have to drink it all the time?
No, I'm just saying you can still drink water, but
You
you,
can
also
still drink
have
water.
you get one beverage. You get
Oh.
one beverage. You get one like
One
actual
alcoholic
mixed beverage. Okay,
One
we'll give you
beverage.
we'll give you a
Oh.
regular beverage and alcoholic beverage. Okay, man. Just because I know you have some
Ooh.
things. So.
Espresso
'Cause, like, if
martini
you don't pick an
or
if
gin
you
and
don't
tonic
pick
for
a
the espresso for the-
Ooh.
if you don't pick a alcohol beverage, it's like you're never drinking alcohol again in your life.
It's easy for me. I'm gonna go Miller Lite and nipple top Gatorade. Real K-Cone answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna
espresso
go.
and green chartreuse VEP.
Ooh.
Wow,
have
that
to
is.
take gold.
It's not that.
No,
bad.
you're not taking gold. No, for real.
He's taking
Bro,
gold, dude.
Look at that
Either that or
painting
sour
behind him, dude.
apple.
You gotta go gold, bro. That's how.
Oh, but
that's
it's
how
got to
you
be a
were
Four
created.
Loko.
But I'm thinking gold, you know.
Okay.
I'm going orange sugar-free Monster, and I'm going mimosa.
Ooh. Oh
Ooh,
shit, bro! Actually,
mimosa.
yeah, I don't think I can do. I need caffeine, bro. I think I might have to go with the pink Monster, sugar free.
I'm going.
I'm hard
if I
on that
got
right
two
now,
drinks
dude.
Other than water.
Sorry.
I thought about going with something with caffeine, but then I remembered that cocaine exists.
You're gonna live till you're 50.
True.
What am I gonna do after 50?
That's
dude?
a good number, dude. Less cocaine.
What am I
if you
gonna do
die,
after
bro?
50?
Like, come
Yeah,
on.
we discussed this before, bro. You're gonna want to put that money in a Roth IRA, and then when you're 70, you can spend it.
I'm gonna go espresso martini and sweet tea.
Sweet tea,
That's
that's,
fair.
pretty K-Cone
Sweet tea.
answer.
That's fair.
Sweet
tea
tea, you
is
can
my
also
comfort.
you kind of fuck it up a little bit too. Like if you can go super sweet, or you can kind of dial it back. You got some.
Well, that's
you
what, like
play
an
around
iced
there.
glass of sweet tea. Like I could, dude. That's chill for
Dude, you
me.
lived in Florida too long. That's what happened, honestly.
My grandma used to just make it for me all the time.
It's just good.
Just like, yeah. it's
Did
fire.
everyone go?
I believe so.
Yeah. All right, I'll ask the next one because I'm the only
We already
one
answered
to
this question.
What? Oh, who's the we asked the next question?
We already
I
have
didn't know
the
what he was gonna
answer.
say.
We already. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Who in the call
is
is
it?
most likely to succumb to a cult? It can't be me because I got out of it.
Yeah, but you already succumbed to a cult. Well, I don't. Yeah, I
No,
guess
but
that's
I
good.
Yeah,
got
you're-
out.
I mean-
what do you
Okay.
mean? Imagine being born into it and getting out. That's the
You're
most.
you're like most
insane.
likely, but now you can't be most likely. I guess. I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
T-Pop is the least
Out
likely
of
because
you
of that.
four, like,
Yeah.
is the real like?
Look, I'm still putting T-Pop at number 1, but
What
I'm gonna go Hamzy number 2, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hamzy if he meets the right
Why?
people
Number
for
two.
sure, bro.
I
Hamzy's
think it's
pissed.
either
Dude, after that
Hams-
shit you said about the birds that one time, I mean, yeah, dude,
it's
you might,
Hamzy,
yeah,
then
shack up, bro.
They were
Hamzy,
doing
then
a
Max.
beautiful dance.
Bro, if you come out the woods with some paint on,
Nah,
I'm
dude,
not
you
gonna be
got, number
surprised. That's
two
all I'm
is
saying.
tasty. You guys have been fucking fooled, dude. Number two is by far
No,
tasty.
no,
Look,
no,
I
no.
I might
can
start
see-
a cult.
You know
but
what?
I'm
It's
not.
No,
you're
no,
never
no,
joining
no,
a
no.
cult.
It's
I
not
don't
because
think you're
of
number
ritual.
one.
Listen,
Person.
Tasty's not number one because he doesn't like being inconvenienced. You know what I mean? Like if something's happening, he doesn't fucking like if it starts getting hard, he's just like, he's just gonna leave. Like he's gonna find a way
Done.
out.
Yeah.
You know,
If I
Hamzy, he's
can't
a
get out
grinder, bro.
willingly, my
Yeah,
father's lawyers
like,
will be in contact.
After
He got
a few
scary,
months,
you
after a
know?
few months, Hamzy's coming out the woods with the paint on. That's what I'm saying, and none of us are gonna be surprised. We're gonna
Dude.
embrace him. You know,
Okay,
and hope he doesn't
for-
kill us.
For me, I think Seth is even less than me. I think it's Hamzy 1, Max 2, me 3, Seth 4, and T-Papa 5.
Dude, I used to
think
work
he's
for the biggest gang
immune.
in the United States of America. Okay, I'm also out too. I'm out of the cult. You know what I mean? So
That's fair.
I straight up.
But
reversed
you
your
succumbed
order,
to it
bro.
at first
I
for a
go
long time.
Reversed.
yeah,
I think T-Pop is right. I think he's immune to it. I think
I'm
he
out,
bro,
escaped
man.
a cult.
I'm not
He was born
succumbing.
into
It's
the
out.
cult and
Bro,
nurtured
I can
in
see
it,
it.
and then left, bro.
Give me 30 minutes, 1 4 Loco, and an 8 ball. I will get T-Pop to join a cult, dude. Like I can do it.
Yeah, no,
30
no.
minutes, dude.
But then you're succumbing to it. You're succumbing to it, and you're joining it together. You're
That's
peer
fine. That's
pressure.
fine. I'll do
it
it.
depends-
I'll do it.
depends on the
Bro,
cult
if one of
too.
you guys is in the cult, like I might hear you out. Like right?
Yeah.
Are we not all
Yeah.
gonna hear each other out at
What are
least?
the most popular? Let's look up some of the most popular cults. Like, what do we got?
Bro,
What are
if-
options?
You give me
If-
a month prescription of Adderall, and I'm coming out
Bro,
running
the
the cult.
Bro, if any one of you walked up to me and tried to convince me, I would probably hear you guys out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if it was
when
random,
you guys try to like sell me on Scientology, I'd be a little upset.
Yeah,
I
think-
feel
rather
like
cross.
I don't feel like the religious cults anybody here is gonna really succumb
No,
to.
it'd have to be
It'll
something
silly.
like cool and new.
They're all kind of religious though. At
Yeah.
like the core of it, it does involve
True.
an element
Some
of religion.
type of faith or belief or some
Some
shit.
th- yeah,
It's
exactly,
faith, it's
exactly.
belief, yeah.
that's how they bind everyone together
That's
and
true.
do all
Yeah.
the weird shit.
Yeah, you
But if
need
the
that,
faith
like,
is
inner...
in cocaine or other substances, like that might be better than you know.
Well, that's
bending over
demonstrable, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's not a cult, you know.
Real.
Why does the government get to tell me how I can be happy? Okay.
Yeah, come on, what the fuck? Insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretentious as fuck, to be honest.
All right,
Yeah,
that's it.
I
That's
mean,
the
you know
one
what's
I
pretty
wanted to
cult-like
touch
is
on.
like a sorority. Pretty culty.
They're culty,
And
yeah.
there's no like religion really.
Those
there.
are cults. Yeah, were any of
Yeah.
you in frats?
No, I was frat adjacent, but I was never in one.
No, party
Neither
with
was I.
them
Me
in other
too.
schools, etc. But
Frat
never in one.
adjacent, yeah.
I DJ all the
Hamzy?
frats.
Okay. So you were, yeah, you're cult adjacent.
I saw how they would. I saw a lot of it. I saw how things would go down. It's pretty cult-like.
It's
Bro,
yeah,
I
it's pretty
see-
cult-like.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like this question thread here is one of the best ones we've ever got. I think like some of these are really good.
From Sydney Slice?
From Side Knee Slice, dude.
Side knee slice.
Side Knee
Yeah.
Slice?
We have a shared notes where she goes in and she puts in topics, and that's where I've just been pulling from like the whole time we've been doing the cast. If I ever whip out a topic, I just go to these shared notes and I pull it out like it's
This
mine.
question is crazy. What sport would you want to watch a team full of little people versus team of morbidly obese people?
I I said,
Oh, fuck.
I read this and thought,
Holy shit.
I read this and thought basketball. Like for me, it's
Dude,
basketball.
right?
Oh my god.
I immediately
it's
thought
basketball,
basketball,
bro.
too, dude, because that just
No,
requires
wait.
so
Dodgeball,
much...
bro. What about dodgeball?
No,
Actually,
dude.
nah. The
Dodgeball would
little
be
people have a
cool.
massive advantage.
I would like to see
actually.
rugby. I'd like to see a rugby game. A rugby game would be because like you got speed versus size, you know. It's
Bro,
just
the
like,
size, they
or
can be as
like-
slow as they
or
want.
like
There's no way they're
volleyball.
tackling them.
No, that's
They'd be
true.
around
that's
their
true.
ankles,
I
you
didn't
know?
think about that, but that would be pretty entertaining.
It would be entertaining. Dude, basketball would be hilarious because you got the short people struggling to shoot it up to the hoop and the obese people trying to get down the court, bro. And they're just dying.
It's like if they're morally obese, like them just picking the basketball up. On the
They
court
probably
is
can
gonna be-
barely walk, bro. You know?
Yeah.
What
'cause
about
when you
what
say-
about like MMA or something like that? What about a fight sport, dude?
Dude,
I
MMA
feel
would
like
be
it's just
good
like
too.
it's like whenever they get a hold of them, like it's over, right? Like what are they gonna do? Like there's weight classes for a reason, you know, to an extent.
Volleyball?
No,
So,
dude,
like,
they're gonna get tired so quick.
Bro, they would
That's
need like
true.
6 referees
No,
to get the
I-
people off the midget and find him so
I
he
thought
didn't
about it, and
suffocate,
like
bro.
for us to like, not that it's real, but like to get like the pure entertainment value on it, we can't put him on a full size court. We're gonna have to. It's gonna have to.
Dude, what about the trampoline basketball, bro? The
What if they
trampoline
pickleball,
basketball.
dude?
someone's
What if
knees
it's-
getting blown out, bro. Or the
Yeah.
fucking trampoline's getting blown out. Something's getting blown out. I don't know what it's gonna be. Maybe someone's back.
Hopefully
Not
it's
gonna be
my
good.
fucking back. Damn it. I was gonna make that. I think.
Sorry, man.
Wait,
Sorry about that.
what about this one? The government kidnaps you and makes you take any drug of your preferred choice, but you have to take it every day for the rest of your life. The government decides the dosing. You get one skip day a year, but nicotine, weed, caffeine, and alcohol don't count.
Fuck.
Dude.
Am I like working though? Am I like a
Dude, that's
prisoner?
good.
Or
I feel like
what am I-
Anything you choose is gonna ruin your
No,
life.
no,
What
I
about, like,
think
the
the-
gamble?
I'm
You
gonna
live
do-
your
I'm
life
gonna
as
do-
nor-
No. I'm gonna do amphetamine. That could get real crazy or be a nice day. I'll go with amphetamine.
I was gonna
Just
say
straight
Adderall.
up salt
Yeah,
amphetamine.
the only
Yeah.
the two realistic answers I think are Adderall and cocaine are like the only two that I think I could do
You can't
every
do
day.
cocaine every day.
Dude, you're gonna be off. Dude, you'll die.
Yes, that's
eventually.
who.
I
Can't
think
do
you should-
cocaine. I'll fucking show you. I'll show you. You can. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Well-
I'll be showing your
far.
mother where you're buried too, bro.
I feel like this question kills you no matter what, so just take whatever
Mhm.
gives you the most
It's
fun.
just like what do you want to
So-
like? Bro, you imagine like a year of mushrooms. You know how weird your brain would get after like every single day.
Bro,
Like,
your
Like, a
brain's gonna be
psychedelic
dead
sounds like
so
a
quick.
real dangerous one, bro.
yeah, like I would
I'm-
take
I'm
cocaine
gonna-
before shrooms.
Well, you know what?
Easy.
I could
Cocaine will
just be
kill
like
your
a
brain,
fucking
too.
suburban wine mom and take Xanax every day.
Yeah.
I was just about to
Ooh,
say, like, I would
yeah.
just be
Shit out
barred
there.
out every day.
It's like they
especially
get to
if you're
pick the
kidnapped,
dosage. They're like maybe one day they jack you up, one day they just barely give you any. So like you can.
one
Is
day
it
you're
not
not.
the
If
same
you're on
dosage
Xanax, you
every
won't
day?
remember it.
Yeah, if it did. If they bar me out and I just wake up 3 years later, dude, I'm gonna be pissed.
Just to clarify, T Papa, about taking shrooms every day, your tolerance builds up immediately. So say you take a gram one day and you take a gram the next day, it's not going to have the same effect as you would the last day. You'd have to take 2 grams to have the same effect of the 1 gram you took the day before. So theoretically, what you're talking about, you can't really do. That's why people microdose
For
shrooms.
shrooms?
Yeah, for shrooms. You have to
Yeah,
double you
yeah.
have to double the amount each day you take them to build the same effect as the previous day because your
I
tolerance.
still feel like okay, let's just say the government ripped me into 2 grams a day for a year. Like that's gonna be fucking insane. Like that's like, is it? There's
At the
no
end,
way.
Like, and at the end of the week, you're not gonna feel anything.
You
I
don't
guess
think
it
so?
depends on what you're doing. You know, like, do they have you locked in a room, or are you like able to live your life? But that doesn't stipulate in the question. But
Yeah, I feel like by day 4, like your maximum trip time is probably going to be like 2 hours, and the peak is going to be nothing. Like it's going to do absolutely nothing for you. You may have like a mild body high, but you're not going to have anywhere near the same effects that you would the first day.
Well, that's no fun.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I
pick
don't know.
Xanax.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like T.
pick
Papa would get
Xanax.
so scared that he wasn't getting high, he would think he was high, and he would kill Annie anyway.
Dude,
So like,
hopefully.
we should move away from the mushroom. You know.
She said, never mind. Yeah, we're good.
Dude, I like this next. Can we just do this next one? This one's really good too. If everyone in the call transformed to a female stereotype, what would it be? Oh, to a female, what stereotype woman would you think they'd turn into? If you were a, if you were
And
a
then
lady.
she put
The
example,
example is like-
tasty as a
yeah.
granola girl.
And 9 Rain is that type of girl.
Myra is definitely that type of girl for sure. And that's
Granola
sure.
girl. Actually, yeah, that's probably a little accurate.
I would give you.
I
I'd
think
give
I'm a
you-
black
close.
cat. I'm the black
close.
cat girlfriend. That's what.
Yeah, you like granola girl, like you
That's-
work
that's a
out, but like
stereotype?
not really. You have like lip filler.
You know who I am? You know who I am? I rock climb. I'm that fucking girl. That's who I am.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
So
you
you're
like, you know,
massive.
like you definitely like you're in good shape, but you enjoy the finer things in life too. You know.
But it's like a stereotype, though,
Prison
right?
Joe's gonna be the girl that has her Cash App and Venmo in her profile.
Holy bro, what does that even mean?
Yeah, you know what
Okay,
that
bro.
means, bro. Don't even fucking front.
I'm all about daddy's money, girl. That's what I
No,
am.
no,
I
no.
think.
I would say Prison Joe is the platinum blonde Southern belle who goes to LSU and goes to like the ball, and she's like the
Yeah.
queen or whatever, the prom queen or something.
I'm majoring
Uh,
in business.
T
but-
Papa. Yeah. Go for it.
No,
Yeah,
I was just gonna say I'm gonna
okay.
major business and get some boring ass job after maybe probably.
Mhm. Yeah. T Papa has daddy's money. Crashes his Hummer, her Hummer,
and
sorry.
has a TikTok that does makeup tutorials
yeah, makeup
for
tutorial.
sure.
I
And
think
watches
that's
reality
the
TV.
girl that
And
has
watches
money.
reality
Guest
TV.
list.
Yeah, for sure. And at some point in your life, you're gonna get definitely a BBL, maybe the tummy tuck as well.
Dude, hell yeah.
Definitely to get some work done for sure. Some big tits, hopefully.
Hopefully. You guys dress me up nice. You guys want to hang out?
Yeah, and also dude, Prison Joe gets in trouble 10 years later for a racist Facebook status he had when he was in.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
True. I
definitely.
do really well at LSU. I perform well, going against the K-Kona grain, get a nice job, and then there I am.
The
With
pictures
get-
come out, dude. The screenshots.
You're gonna get
leaked.
Paula
Screenshots come
Dean,
out.
bro.
She
Paula
said
Dean.
what?
You're gonna get Paula
Don't get
Dean,
Paula
bro.
Dean.
Amzy's definitely
bro.
the free spirit girl. Definitely looking around at the EDM festivals, getting
Yeah.
fucked.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm going around
Hamzy-
asking everyone for guest lists.
Yes, Liz.
Hamzy
Is Hamzy
as
the
a
biggest
female is
slut?
my type, bro. Hamzy as a female is my type.
Bro,
For real, yeah.
whoa.
Hamzy would come
Oh,
up
yeah.
to me and ask me
Yeah.
for a cigarette with doe eyes, and I'd fall for it, dude. Like every single time.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yep.
100%.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
still do.
He's gonna take your money and your virginity for sure. Or
Yeah.
she. Sorry.
Yeah, and then
Fucking
shit on you.
Yeah. Well, that
Anyway.
happens. That's the risk.
Anyway,
We
Um,
can't tell that story. Yeah, not here.
No, that's not a retell.
The mudslide.
I would see myself personally as like the, I don't even know, like the, what do they say, like the black cat girl, like the, not emo, but like
No,
just-
you're definitely the girl who's friends with a bunch of guys. Like you have a bunch of guy friends, and you
But,
have
do you mean
you have
that,
some
like,
corp.
actually.
Yeah,
or,
he's got a
like-
bunch of guy friends. He's a corporate job, real squared away. That takes care of everybody.
All of Tasty's friends
see
are
that.
dudes too, and he's just leading them all on.
if I was a girl, too,
Yeah,
I'd have
no, for
my
real.
body would be like covered in tattoos. Definitely,
Yeah.
for sure. I'd be tatted up as a girl.
I mean, I would fuck a couple of them. Like,
Well, you got because there has to be like the possibility, You have to dabble into
we
the
gotta
waters.
keep a line open, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta keep a line open, just in case.
the door open, back door open.
Dude, that's the
Oh.
best experiment I want to. That's like as far as like social experiment type stuff is like that girl who does have a bunch of guy friends and like there's I don't know if it's real or not though, but you've seen like YouTube shorts or videos of where they like call their like best guy friend and they're like, hey, like you want to fuck essentially and like see if they'll say yes or not. And like,
Yeah.
dude, they
I've
always say
definitely
yes.
seen those.
They
Yeah.
always say yes, but I don't know if it's real. So it would actually be interesting to really see because I think most guys would say yes. I feel like they'd go for it. I think
Depends on the situation.
Yeah.
there's definitely some that say no, but I think more would say yes than no. But I could be wrong though. I would feel better if I was wrong. Like I'd feel better about it would make me feel better, but I don't think that happened. Is there any more on this here?
Yeah, there's one more. I think it's if you had to name your firstborn child something from OSRS, what would
Something
you name it?
RuneScape related name.
It says like example.
Zuck Slice.
That's an awful name, just for the
Yeah,
record.
you can't name your son that after what you just
Alright,
went through to get a cape.
It's
I
something
want-
from the
okay, if I
game
had
or
to
like
name a
anything from the
kid,
community.
I think Vorkath is kind of a cool name. Vorkath? No?
What about Sarah
Xanax?
Doman? Sarah
No.
for short. Dude, Xanax fine as fuck.
Xanax. Too close to Xanax.
No, that's true. Yeah.
If we could name it after streamers, I would name my kid Cold.
I'd name my kid Coxie.
Oh, that's a great segue into my Twitter workshop, by the way.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm not
do you
gonna
guys
lie.
have some heat Twitter?
I don't have a heat Twitter,
bro.
but I have a
don't
Coxie
even-
themed
I always
tweet.
forget about it.
Okay.
Do you want to rip that, or you want to do one more of these topics here?
Oh, it's up to you.
We're going for 1:30 already. Let's rip the Twitter and then fucking feed into the.
Sounds good.
All right.
I've got like 4 of them. Does anybody have anything that's actually good that would like to start today?
Bro, I always forget. I'm never on Twitter. I don't have one.
I have mid, but one is Coxie related, so.
Say this, if you got anything, rip it to me, if you want to.
All right,
don't think I
T-Pop,
have
you
one,
go
though.
first.
Fuck.
You go first. I've got enough for all
Wait,
you
Ham, you
guys.
tweet the you should tweet the Vince McMahon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should tweet. You should find the GIF of Vince McMahon doing the thing where he does this and he's like crying, and then you just put as a title before. Do you remember what? Oh, it was like.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
was
yeah,
usually
yeah.
the
I know.
thing?
What was it
Hey,
like when
Dad,
Vince McMahon
yeah.
wasn't a sexual predator?
Yeah. There you go. Sorry, that would be funny.
Oh, that's a banger.
That would actually be a banger. That could go viral, maybe. It's got a chance for sure.
I think the WWE bought the right, or Netflix bought the rights to WWE for $5 billion or some shit.
Damn.
Something crazy happened to WWE, and who has the rights
They
now?
got
It was
the money
like
for that,
$5
for
billion.
sure.
But I think also I thought they maybe combined. Maybe I got my facts wrong because I think the WWE combined with the UFC in some way. I don't know. Anyways, we ready for this tweet?
Yeah,
Rip
let's hear it.
If I'm having Coxie over for dinner, he's cleaning the herbs.
That's good.
I like that one.
Pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's a banger.
Good.
Do I tag
good.
him or
I
do
just
I
hope he
not
responds.
tag
Just
him?
goes.
No, don't tag him.
Don't
That's-
tag
it's
him, you
funny.
don't
No,
tag him.
tag him,
Okay.
because I want him to respond and just be like, dude.
I wouldn't
Don't,
tag him.
because then he'll see it like later.
He'll see it, bro. Don't tag him. Don't tag him.
No, he'll
All
absolutely see
right.
it.
So that's one of them. If I'm having Coxie over for dinner, he's cleaning the herbs. And then my other one is. Oh yeah. The next time you see a cop reach for their gun, your taxes paid for it.
That's true.
No.
That is true. You should do that.
Do the
good one.
coxy one. Do the coxy one.
No.
No.
Instead, you say this: take the cop's gun. You paid for it.
Yeah, that
I
was
like
kinda
that.
Like,
Reach for the cop's gun. You paid for
Reach
it.
for the cop's gun. You paid for it.
All
This
right.
is what it is, dude. That's
I'll
the
send
that's
that.
the that's the
I'll
workshop.
send that one in a couple days, but I'll do the
Yeah, that
Coxie
one's
one
good. That one's
tonight.
good.
Yeah,
too,
no,
but the
Coxie one
is
tonight,
banger.
and that one can just
Jeez.
go.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys like my
Um,
tweets. This is good. Hell yeah.
I'll actually retweet
Yeah,
that
good
one,
for you,
maybe. That
dude.
one's really good.
Yeah, that is really good. I got 4 of them today, so like we can split these up because
I
all
might
of them
snag
are,
one.
all of them are tweetable. So I'll save the one that I want to do last, but I'll give you guys the rest of them. All right.
Okay.
I take the R out of first date.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, dude. Nah.
No. Okay.
That's a good. No. Let me maybe steal that one though.
It took
like,
me
in
a
week or
second,
two.
but that's bro.
Hey, man.
I kind of I like that one. Like I
Hey,
would
man.
tweet that one. That's kind of funny.
Okay.
Hey, man.
If cum is stored in the balls, then why is it leaking out of my ass?
Banger. I will tweet that as well as long as no one. Dude, someone can you do? Are you taking that
I
one?
might
Hamzy?
tweet that. I don't think I would just be shocked now. You coming from me out of nowhere.
Insane.
That shit is
Pretty good,
heat,
dude.
dude.
Pretty good.
That's one of the best ones I've
Yeah.
heard us produce in a while, actually.
Oh my god, that one goes fucking dumb.
It's
dude.
pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's heat. That's good shit.
Today's lethal injection is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend.
Oh my god.
Okay, then the last one.
Oh,
This is the one
dude.
that I want to tweet because I think this would be funny. When Gingerbeardy isn't live, he's making cookies in a tree.
Because he's a Keebler elf, but okay, I get it.
That
That's
one did
true.
go at some point in the middle of the week.
That's a good one, yeah.
Dude, you
But
can tweet
it's
either.
good. It's good, but I'm not gonna lie. I thought the
cum
The
one,
cum
the
ass
cum
one
one?
is the best
Oh,
one.
the
cum
cum
or-
one's
cum or
fucking
lethal-
amazing, dude.
Cum or lethal injection? Which
Definitely
one
do the
should I
cum
do?
one. The cum
No,
one's the
no,
best.
cum.
I'll do the
100%.
cum.
The
The
cum,
cum one, yeah.
the cum one's too good.
It's also
what
good
was
for
the,
you, too.
what
It's
was
a
the
banger.
first one again?
I'd take the R out of first date.
I'd take the art at first date.
I thought that was a little funny.
I thought it was funny. I like that one. That was good. Why is it leaking out?
That was heat, dude.
Do you guys have any more?
Dude, I literally don't even look at Twitter. I'm so busy during the week. I forget about it.
All right,
every time.
homework.
Just gotta cook something
assignment.
up while you're sitting there. Yeah, I don't have shit, man.
Oh,
I
you
do not have anything. I was gone all.
I don't have a
weekend.
Twitter brain. I kind of resigned myself to that. Like I'm not. Like I would never think those things up that Max came up with just randomly.
Okay,
even if I
dude, you
tried.
don't
Oh,
have to
I feel
flex
these.
how you don't have mental illness.
He
on
definitely
us,
stole
like,
those, dude.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
still all these. Yeah. Well,
Oh.
not the gym. Well, no. Yeah, no, it's all. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
both of these I made up completely on my own. Actually, I did good. Usually, almost all mine are stolen. But
I would have. Actually,
All right,
like
we'll send it.
disconnected
No, never
from
mind, I lied. One of these was
disconnected from
gone.
social media.
I'm ready.
A good
3,
bit. Yeah,
2,
rip
1,
it.
Send it. Rip it.
Rip it.
Beautiful.
I was like actually off my phone pretty much most of the weekend and even Monday. It was actually kind of nice. I looked at it a couple times, but I didn't sit there hitting any scrolls or anything. Definitely nice. Also, Hamzy, thank you again, dude.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for that.
And thank you everyone else who listened. I guess this is the end of the episode.
Max Fetcherman,
had
take us
open.
out.
God damn it, dude. My name is Max Redacted, and I am the percentage-wise gayest individual on this cast. So I would like to say thank you for watching. Thank you for becoming a patron. If you would like to hear all about the story that we're about to tell, that's very mysterious and fun and cool and sexy, we're gonna tell it on the Patreon.
Is
so go ahead and check
Kralix
that
telling the
out.
story?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just.
Hey,
making
dude, if
something
he
up.
doesn't
I'm
have
trying
a
to get them
story,
to give us money.
I
Man.
got some cool shoes. I'll show them to you.
Cool shoes. I'll take my cock out. I don't care. Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.